Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back. I am going to be jumping back into my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trade. So let's get into it. Thank you everyone who has stuck around during the break. And if you're watching on the VODs or you're watching on YouTube, please do remember that your views only count if you come and watch me live on Twitch, so please do hop on over, say hi, it's always nice to meet new people. So yeah, and we're going to jump in. Last we left off, we were fighting Chaos Cult and Chaos Space Marines and Hellbrute and everything, and a fucking greater demon of Zinch, and somehow we just about survived. Just about. And now I want to find out what the fuck the Inquisitor is doing with a bloody Death Star powered by Chaos. Yeah, Calcazar's interest in Euphrates 2 seems stranger in light of the tech priest's Axiomanthia's revelations. Well within his rights to demand answers from the Lord Inquisitor. Am I? About the nature of this fearsome weapon that was buried in the depths of Euphrates 2, and about Calcazar's intentions regarding its use. I don't know. I can ask. I don't have the right to demand answers. Lord Inquisitors are above rogue traders, dude. Okay, sure. Alright, back to football in Furibundus. Hello. Argenta has found somewhere that we need to go. Wait for Argenta to approach with news. Okay. Salis Prime doing an interrogation. Don't know. Let's move on for stuff. Maybe. Brigands. Chemicals Prometheum now, don't really care. Okay. Do I need to upgrade any of my colonies? I think I pretty much maxed everything out. Or maxed everything out that I wanted. And or was capable of building. If I remember rightly. Yep. Tools of killing. Oh yeah, let's totally give fucking repurposed mining shit to pirates. Heresy of creativity. Remind. Burning. What? Power of burning effects inflicted by the wearer increased by +1 for each enemy affected by any area attacks. No, whatever. That reduces security globally, so no. Yeah, we're not doing heretical shit. Caspilicon auction. Yeah, let's trade off fucking Xenotech to fuck knows who. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or pleasure chambers. Heretical. No. What the hell noises am I hearing in the background? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're all up to spec. Right. I want to see if we can have a word with Ulfar. Ulfar, what are we doing?
Let us raise our cups at Fatter, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
So now you know where your brothers are heading, what will you do?
Help you to deal with the enemies who besiege your home, and then head for the coordinates that Thorvald gave me. Well, I know, Edvater, that you are dauntless, and if I but say the word, you will join me in my seeking. But the place I will voyage to is a perilous one. Few can survive in it. And though duty leads me there, I do not want my debt to be paid with your blood.
Fair enough. If you're willing to talk about yourself now, I'm listening.
It is wise to hide one's past from a stranger, but shameful to hide it from a friend. Ask away.
How did you become an Astartes?
I was a seafarer. Every spring we would go out onto the world sea and slay many armed krakens and ravenous sea drakes. And then the season of fire would come, and we would dock on Asaheim to battle for our clan's right to inhabit that land. I was young, but already fierce, and facing down foes twice my size. The chooser of the valiant, who had watched the fateful battle from the cliffs, deemed me worthy and took me to the Fang for healing. My clan was proud. I spent years in training before I passed through the dreaded gate of Mordkai, bowed on the runestones before both his heads, and walked into the Valley of Dreams. As for what I saw there, do not ask me. That is between me and the Death Wolf. The Rune Priest scoured my soul, but found it untouched by corruption. I returned, and I partook of the Cup of Wolfen. The Canis Helix entered my blood, and the agony of transformation changed my body to resemble that of a beast, and my mind was drowned in the dark depths of bloodlust. My return from the dark was long and cost me greatly. When I stood in the hall of the Fang once more, the Rune Priests imbued my body with the remaining gene seed and implanted the necessary organs. But those trials were nothing compared to what I had already endured.
Okay. What happened in your final trial?
When I overcame the darkness of Wolfen in my soul, I set out for the Fang. Every neophyte must undergo a hunt during this journey. One might fight a fearsome wolf, another a sly snow worm. I crossed paths with a doppelganger, a cunning and rancorous spirit. For 5 days and nights did we bring our wits and wrath to bear in battle. The spirit changed its guise, but in the end, I gouged out its eyes. Fleeing, it hissed a curse. Nowhere would I find an honorable death, vowed the creature. My saga came to an abrupt and inglorious end, like a noble banner moldering and fraying at the edge. When I made my return to the Fang, clutching that crushed eye, the Rune Priest looked at me, and his face grew grim. But he said not a word, save to confirm my victory.
Do you believe the creature's curse holds any power?
Everything on Fenris has power. I have fought in 100 battles, and suffered 100 injuries. Even wolves are not certain to survive such grievous maiming. But I always survived. And with each new victory, my thoughts took a darker turn. What if I truly am destined never to die with honor? What if my death will be foolish and inglorious? Each time I bury a brother, I secretly envy him.
Ulfar's mournful words land heavily, like cliff rocks cleaving off into the sea. His face darkens until it resembles a grim idol hewn by a primitive people. What if it's not a curse but a gift of long life and many great exploits?
A gift straight from the Seven Hells!
Oh, whoops.
What is the valor of a deathless warrior worth? Where is greatness in the exploits of one who shrinks from death? When the wolf time comes, and my fallen brothers march into the final battle, where will I be? Sitting alone in the Fang beside a fire that went out long ago?
No.
The ages weigh heavily on my hands and heart, and one day I will be too tired and feeble to wake up and rush into the fray. What will they call me then? Ulfar, who slept through the battle? Ulfar, Mordkai's unwanted.
In the last words, Ulfar makes a gesture to ward off evil. I see.
Many times I have heard the clicking of Mordecai's fangs next to my ear. But I have never allowed him close enough to sink them into my rump.
Ulfar wards off evil with a superstitious gesture. I want to know more about your pack.
We call ourselves the Baleful Howl, and our sign is known to all wolves.
Ulfar proudly points to the shoulder
We
pad.
are old wolves who have seen much and endured much.
He points to the shoulder pad, which is emblazoned with a crude depiction of black fangs. A shadow of disquiet dampens the warrior's boastful exuberance.
This is the great black maned wolf, patron of slayers and totem of our great company, the Black Manes. All know that we are fearsome and hungry for a struggle of war, that we are cunning, deadly, and show no mercy. Speak our name, and thunder rolls.
He points to the other shoulder pad depicting a black beast head and declares in tone of one instructing.
Even among the brothers, my pack are counted as the most rabid glory hunters. When we were young, we knew no taboos or limits to our pride. Years passed, and suddenly we are veterans. But our avaricious hunger for exploits is undimmed.
Giant Space Wolf's words seem to radiate heat as from a roaring fire on a winter's night. Tell me about your path in the wolves.
A complete accounting of all my deeds would land like an avalanche upon you.
Ha!
I earned this mark of endurance when I slew a chieftain of an Eldari tribe. He dealt me a serious injury, and the wolf priest said I would not survive it. But it has not killed me yet. 2 years I lay in a delirium after that battle.
Ulfar proudly points to a marking on his armor in the form of crossed bones.
When I awoke on Fenris, I set out for the wastes at once, and there I hunted a black-maned wolf and killed it with my bare hands. For that feat, I was granted the rank of Wolf Guard. That fearsome beast remains with me to this day, and I carry his furious spirit.
Ulfar affectionately strokes the wolf fur laid across his shoulders.
And Jarl Ragnar carved this one when I beheaded a despicable sorcerer, the archdespot of Tyrannica II. Many brothers fell victim to him, and we do not sing that saga before mortals, for the preservation of their minds. Alas, I failed to behold my own glorious deed. My eyes streamed with blood, and I hunted down the sorcerer by scent alone.
Ulfar points to what looks like a claw mark. The warrior's bragging demeanor fades away and his voice becomes thick and dark, like poison in a goblet.
And of my glorious victories, there are many more besides. Not for nothing did the Jarl grant me the accolade of Terminator.
He proudly displays the sigil on his chest, a stone seal in the shape of a wolf head on top of a cross. Interesting. Notice you have a penchant for poetry.
Before becoming an Astartes, I dreamed of becoming a skald, a keeper of stories. At feasts, I often sing of my brother's exploits. Thousands are stored in my memory. When I am near, wolves fight even more ferociously, for they know their deeds will be immortalized. One of the tech priests theorized that our songs contained hidden psychometric codes to increase courage. Maybe there is such a thing in other places, but on Fenris, our sagas are spun from memory, from respect, from pride. More than word stringing, a secret weaving. Magic in its marrow. Not to ear or mind speaks the saga. Its spell sounds deeper strike, and the heart hearkens.
Your brothers call you Thunderlung.
That is my moniker, yes. My voice knows no fatigue, whether fighting or feasting. I can recite the glorious sagas and terrify foes with my battle cry for hours. Oh, this fine name was given to me by my loyal friends, Arnulf Bloody Axe and Skjaldi Twice Thinker.
Tell me about Arnulf and Skjaldi.
The bonds between us were many. Arnulf was my sworn brother. It was he whom I faced down in the battle where the chooser of the Valiant noticed me. Arnulf too was deemed worthy. We went from bitter foes to setting aside the enmity between our clans and becoming close friends. He gave me this blade to show that the past was forgotten. Quick to laugh was Arnulf, and fearsome in a fight. Almost as fearsome as me.
He shows you a blade covered in red runes.
Skjaldi Twice Thinker. Well, he was sent to us by the Allfather to see that we did not meet our deaths as young pups. He had enough thoughts in that head of his to make do for me and Arnulf both. It was Skjaldi who taught me to compose verses. The spirits prized his wisdom, and the runes hearkened to his voice. When the Xenos took me prisoner, Arnulf caught up with them and slew a score of them with his fine axe. And Skjaldi called down a storm so mighty that the abomination's jet bikes were whipped into the wind's furious currents like leaves. But even that was not enough to take them all. We were captured. Tervantius took Skjaldi first and turned his body into something unthinkable. Then he took Arnulf, and during the many hours of torture, my brother's only response to the freak was disdainful laughter. And then he fell silent.
Brutal. Right. This means you must perform feats of glory in their honor, that their names be remembered 1,000 years hence. This means you must perform feats of glory in their honor, that their names may be remembered 1,000 years hence.
And their sagas will be sung in the Hall of the Immortals, sowing valor in the hearts of the young.
Yes. Thank you for your answer.
I enjoy telling stories. Fenris Hjoda, et fater.
Indeed. Right, I'm gonna see if Argenta's got anything to say. Hey Ulfar, how's it going? How's it going, Ulfar? Trading hard or hardly trading? Hardly trading at the moment. We've just been speaking with Ulfar to get some information. Yeah, we've just spoken at length with him about his history now that he's more than just a retinue member. Chillin'? Good. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. I want to talk to you about what you learned during the assault on Euphrates 2.
Of course. Do you remember the first days of the attack? When we captured one of the heretic commanders? He burned so brightly you could have seen him from anywhere on the battlefield, I'm sure. But what is most important is what he told us before his execution.
Can you speak about Bjorn the Fell-Handed? No, that's not come up in conversation.
The heretic was one of Conrad Voigtfir's closest henchmen, and he revealed screaming through the pain. What I had wanted to know for so long. The markers of the route to Salis Prime. The world my heart calls to. The heretics of the Final Dawn tried all they could to stop us, but they failed.
Ah, okay, that's it. Okay.
My dear friend, today you have a particularly bright glow of jade and gold around you.
Gives you a gentle spark.
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Spirit of the sharp-sighted omniscope can reveal the dim light of distant stars to one who has the courage to plot a course to unexplored systems and illuminate the darkness therein. Okay. Interesting. Right, we... Binocular observation mechanism allows the Lord Captain to calibrate macro cannon fire directly from the bridge, should he see fit to take personal command when defending the ship from the many threats of the void. Huh, cool. Right, Heinrichs. What the fuck?
To what do I owe this visit?
Oh, I can't ask you any fucking questions about... Oh dear, okay. Great. I can't ask you any questions about the bloody, all the hell that broke loose on planet and the fucking Inquisitor's Death Star powered by chaos that he wants. Alright. Argenta does not try to hide her excitement. Rogue Trader! At last we can speak. The victory on Euphrates II was invaluable in and of itself, but what great fruit it bore! I now know the way to Salis Prime, the planet where the great relic of the Imperium lies hidden. Are you prepared for the journey? My heart longs for battle, Rogue Trader. I have dreamt of the chance to kneel before the relic for so long, and it's right there on that planet. And so are the heretics that dared to stop me from doing so last time. Excellent, we'll set course for Salis Prime as soon as we can. My gratitude is yours, Rogue Trader. Okay. Already explored here. Okay. Plasteel. I don't need more fucking plasteel. Okay, is my ship intact? Yes. Cool. Cool. Let's go do a companion side quest if we can find it. Hang on. There we go. Safety that shit. And travel. Your Lordship, the Choir Master is reporting that the astropaths have received a signal. It states the following. Arc Mechanicus Hermetico is calling the unit Pascal Hahnemann. Directive visit priority ahead of the queue. Purpose discontinuing the cycle. It is followed by a set of coordinates. According to my data, the lost sacred vessel Hermetico is the flagship, headquarters, and last confirmed location of Archmagos Amanat. I hereby request permission to immediately embark on an expedition. Pascal, why are you being summoned to that ship? No data are available. No hypotheses are available. The justification is irrelevant. If the blessed Amanat summons me, I must comply with the directive. Chart course transmitted coordinates. I'm coming, Mentor. Lord Captain, Security Watch reports that Lady Orcelio is on her way to your chambers. I will see to it that no one interrupts your private conversation. Oh. Lady Cassia.
Are you still toiling? They sounded the signal hours ago. You might overstrain yourself at this rate.
Cassie peers at you with worry, but her gaze quickly softens. Lady Navigator and the Lord Captain's chambers at this hour. The bridge crew will tell tales. Sleep eludes you too, I see. I've missed you too, my lady. Hey Irish, how's it going? You got put on a channel ban for a few days over a joke. Just thankful it wasn't your channel. Oh no! That sucks. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't here, and if it was here, then you should have DM'd me about it, so yeah, we could have figured it out. That sucks. Right, I've missed you too, my lady. Kiss her hand.
Wait. I have something very important to tell you.
Cassia catches your face in her hands before you can lean down. Seems your humour is too dark for some people. That is understandable. Lady Cassia.
The time I have spent with you has been the most cherished time of my life. You have freed me from the shackles of fear and disgust at myself. I no longer look away from the mirror. I am not ashamed of my powers, and I do not intend to hide from the world inside the cocoon I once built around myself.
Okay.
You have shown me the world without pretense, the way it truly is. Cruel, unfathomed, treacherous, and full of the most beautiful things.
Oh, she grabs you.
I've realized that life is not at all like the books we read. Each one of us writes their own story, as best they can, be it with ink, blood, paint on a canvas, or a blade that cuts the air.
Impulsively, she grabs your hand and holds it to her chest.
And I want... by the resplendent throne, I want to write my story together with you.
She stops, holding her breath, and a wordless question forms in her eyes. And once again, I'm captured and enthralled by you. I'm tired of chasing you around like an obedient... No. No. Wow. Be a complete bastard right at the end. I love you, Cassia. Let us write our story together.
Do you promise to love me till the end of our days?
Cassia leans close to your ear and you feel the heat of her breath. Till the last star in the galaxy fades to nothing.
Tonight is a special night. Let's make sure we never forget it.
Her impossible eyes meet yours, and then her lips part in a smile. Go! Ouch, kapow wow!
Oh, my powers almost got out of control when we... Well, how embarrassing.
Huh. Nice. I'm just DMing the joke. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, I can see why you might have got in trouble for that, Irish. That is a bit cheeky. It's very funny, but yeah. Righty, so yeah, we've finalised, well, fully consummated our relationship with Cassia, I believe that means. What have we got here? Long dead eyes of this fierce monster forever capture the fear and pain of its final movements. Huh. There's a whole load of like extra shit that I don't remember seeing previously. Right, where's the way back to the bridge? It's this way. Cool. Very cheeky, very borderline. Well, we just got laid, so I'm a happy camper. I'm gonna save before I have to make sure I don't fuck that up again. So, let's have a looky look at this place. Actually, activate chart routes. Nothing. Cool. Alright. Let's check this shit out. Right. Begin scan. Excuse me. Prometheum 5. Now we've got a landing zone on the ice world. How much Prometheum we got? Loads. Come back to that, perhaps. Okay, we've got a landing zone there. Begin scan. Bastion 2, we don't need that little. Got 5 plastic. Probably get more than that. 2, okay. Oh, we're finding like 5s of plasteel previously, what the fuck? It's on the edge, yeah, it's all good. I would say that, yeah, it is racist, but, yeah, so it's just... Don't get me wrong, I find it funny. But it's like it's against Twitch terms of service to, as a viewer to write that kind of thing, and as a streamer to not resolve a potential issue raised by that, unfortunately. But it's better to be safe than screwed over. Alright, so let us investigate this ice world. This is not where we're supposed to be, though. Yeah, I appreciate that. It was a streamer that first told you that joke. Huh, okay. Well, they enjoy living life on the edge then, apparently. Alright, we're going to drop Heinrichs, and we're going to take... Do I want to take Cassia? No, Urilla's too good. Urilla's too good. Shard of the Holy World. What the fuck? Okay.
Nothing escapes my sight.
That's a trap. Okay, sweet. That's a great start. Let's handle that first.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Duty prevails.
By the nature of the injuries, it's clear that the head of this man was literally wrenched off, unscrewed from the body. Huh.
This is intriguing.
Oh dear. Okay, right, we're getting explosives, right.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Okay. You might need help. A fragment of ship plating bearing unholy symbols. It seems a vessel was shot over the planet as some of the debris reached the surface. Okay. Right, what we'll do... Let's quickly regroup, and we'll do a level up. 2 ranks. Okay, we ranked up quite a bit, apparently. We're probably ranked up for getting laid. Right, adjusting front line. This is going to take fucking forever, isn't it? Allies in the area, gain bonuses, stratagems on the front line area, ground allies plus 40% dodge against other allies' attacks. Enemies within the same combat tactics area as the ground strategists suffer penalty to dodge and parry. Stratagem on the rear makes them the lowest priority. Stratagem in the combat tactics area grants all in the area 6 deflection until the next melee hit they suffer. Maybe. Allies under the effects of trench line will dodge area attacks without movement and are immune to all types of other force movement. That's really fucking helpful. Because so many times it's like, okay, you're in the zone where you're getting bonuses. Well, something exploded and you both walked out of the zone that you were getting bonuses in. Good job, idiots. Right. So what can we get here? Stentorian voice might be worth doing just because. Oh no. Yeah, we might do that just because. Is there anything here that I want to get? Not really. Combat Master, no melee superiority bonuses, dual weapon combat, yeah. Bonus to parry. I don't think I want to give myself any kind of proficiencies at the moment. That's weapon expert. We got fucking projectile weapon expert, or solid, isn't it? Solid weapon expert. Oh, we've already got that. First attack with no, okay, that's or +2 movement points. Don't really need it. Don't really need it. Okay. So yeah, we'll take this. And then what bonus do we want? Or Imperium, or Warp isn't really my thing, Lord Xenos isn't really my thing. Oh, kind of is. Persuasion 157. Medicaid, tech use. Coercion is pretty fucking good. Careers is good enough. Awareness, athletics, coercion. I was starting to pump. Logic 102. Yeah, I might do Lore Imperium just because we keep failing Lore Imperium checks. And then Exemplar trait. Damage dealt by characters increased by 3% for every enemy damaged by them this combat. No. 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. Yep, never mind. Don't really do that. Critical velocity, critical hit chance, critical damage increased by 5% of their dodge. Yeah. Melee attack each round, nope. Deadly aim, dodge reduction, yeah, whatever. Death dealer kills an enemy in the round, makes an additional attack against the closest enemy they can target with the same weapon. Could just do that. 2 additional action points. 2 additional action points on the first turn of combat would be really quite helpful, I think. Yeah, that's when we can set up fucking zones. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm not going to bother reading the rest of it. Cool, next, Abelard. Abelard, we need to get you power armor training. Right, could do Stentorian voice as well, or... Vanguard Stone, 4 temporary wounds are lost, gain number of temporary wounds strength for 1 round. Vanguard has at least 1 ally in a 2-cell radius to gain 9% parry. 2-cell radius of Vanguard suffer minus 8% penalty to dodge all attacks except of Vanguards. If any enemies consider Vanguard a priority target, those enemies suffer an 11% instead. Whenever an ally uses following, that ally gains 11% more damage against all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard for 1 round. Yeah, protected word, allies affected gain 8% less likely to suffer a critical hit. Unyielding beacon increases armor and parry by 1%. Yeah. Next one stacks unyielding, gain resolve. Wall of Rockcrete grants additional 6 temporary. What was Wall of Rockcrete again? Oh, that's an ability to gain unyielding beacon stacks temporary wounds. Including, yeah, okay, we'll do that for +6. Or we'll do that. Power armor training, 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 power armor proficiency. You're gonna have a good day. And let's find you a skill. Oh, you are one of our healers, so Medicae might be nice. No, I think awareness would be good. No, what am I saying? I think Medicae would be good. Then increase by +3 to the end of combat for each new enemy damaged by them in the combat. Maybe. 15 willpower, no ranged weapons. Doesn't. I mean, that could help. Hey, Asian Gamer Random Gaming, how's it going? Witness He-Man have rise from the masses.
Oh, hell no!
Ha! First melee attack each round deals +2 damage for each cell between the character's current position and the spot where they currently stand. I thought I already had that with you. Shit. Yeah, I thought I already had that, so we'll take that. Yeah, I thought we already had that, so we're going to take that. Cool. Hey. Right. The Magos. What do we wish? A 6 movement point in the first round of combat. For a successful melee attack grants +3 movement point for the next round. Yeah. Melee attacks. To expose weakness ability, gain bonuses against enemies under the effects of Machine Spirit Communion, as if they had 2 more stacks of exploit. Melee. Arc Rifle. Perception. Hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict a catch on the enemy. What does that do? Bounty Hunter's turn, the target suffers a stacking. Minus 2-time catches difficulty tier plus Bounty Hunter 3% penalty to their armor and dodge. Fucking hell. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, the effects and penalties are removed. Yeah, that's annoying. It's like, hey, I inflicted a thing on you. Oh, they activated, and now it doesn't work anymore. Great. Score a critical hit. The first time each round, they gain target difficulty tier movement points. Maybe. Prey is killed, all enemies in 10 cell radius have their agility reduced by, for 2 rounds. Bounty Hunter's first critical hit around grants the allies stacking bonus to armor penetration until the end of combat. That could be useful. Oh, once character reloads, bonus is removed. Meh. Bounty Hunter scores a critical hit, they gain 3% armor penetration, stacks until the end of combat. Enemy is killed by a critical hit, was killed by the Bounty Hunter or an ally. The Bounty Hunter gains extra damage for 2 rounds. How much? 2 times the enemy's difficulty tier percent damage. Meh. Bounty Hunter kills prey, whose difficulty is 4 or higher. Gain 2 action points. Each enemy affected by piercing shot has their armor reduced by 8% until the end of combat. Stacks. That would be useful. Yeah, that'd be useful. Excuse me. Retaliates. Prey deals damage to the Bounty Hunter's ally. The Bounty Hunter gains damage against the prey for 2 rounds. Prey has not been trailed. Killed by an ally. Gain an extra turn, but they can't attack. We got him! That's 2 movement points for each ally who's adjacent to the prey, or withdraw. Bounty Hunters attacked in melee range for the first time. They automatically dodge the attack and move 1 cell in the opposite direction. Could be useful. We'll take that. Pierce and ruin. Then is this just the same list? No, okay. What do we want? Can we up your ballistic skill? Because your ballistic skill is fucking terrible. It's as nice as it would be to have some fancy stuff. Yeah, we just need... Let's target with an arc rifle, never mind. Plasma overcharge, extra damage, ignores 6 of the target's deflection. Reloading plasma rifle cost -3 AP less, and reloading a plasma pistol. Ooh. Wow, okay. I guess it might be fucking accuracy by volume then. If it's going to cost 3 AP less to reload. Shit. Yeah, okay. Cool. Then... yeah, let's keep stacking your logic, because we need to fucking crack that puzzle thing. Oh shit. So 10% of the maximum wounds. Character has less than 20% of the wounds they restore 20% instead. Well, just fucking being able to regen is pretty nice. Extra turn provided by the character. Every new enemy damaged. 50 more power on the ranged weapons. Well, he's a shooter, so fuck off. Crushing assault, no. Deadly aim, dodge reduction, and damage is increased by +1% for every 5% difference. Yeah. Degraded defense. Character deals damage to the enemy, so 1 stack of degraded defense effect for every 6 damage character is dealt. Deal an additional 1% damage for each stack of degraded defense. Destroyer, melee attack, no. Disastrous collision, no. Eager for battle, nah. Extra turns, no. Any damage to character increased by 1 for every attack they've made this combat, nah. Extra turn given by the character's abilities, no. 2 cells deal 5% more damage and suffer 6% less damage. Multiple characters have this talent, it doesn't stack. Priority target. Enemies that have 0 deflection or 0 armor against the character's attack suffer 10% additional damage from the character. Both are 0, they stack. Plus 5% bonus to armor, armor penetration, dodge reduction, critical hit chance, critical damage, and parry chance. Lethal threat. Enemy hit by the character with a melee attack. No. Full power resistance against the character, suffers 6 direct damage. Whenever the character is attacked by an enemy, they gain momentum equal to the difficulty tier of the attacking creature. No. Single shot steal damage to target. Other than their main target, they gain +5 ballistic skill until the end of combat. Yeah. Masterful precision, Deadeye shot deals additional stuff. 6% damage, yeah, you're not Deadeye shotting though, are you? Deadeye shooting, whatever. Movement points. Damage done by collisions and pushes is +30%, well that's not really a thing. Extra strength, no. +5 to all characteristics, doubled when they have 25% wounds or less. That's tempting. Pinpoint accuracy. Character ignores 4 of the enemy's deflection, rounded down. That might also help. Shot through. Additional 43% over penetration. Overpen attacks can't be dodged. Deflection is doubled against single targets. Dodge reduction in armor penetration increased by 10% of critical hit chance. Tough as steel, gain 12 wounds, further increased by toughness. Tricky defense, light armor, that's not happening. Bonus to all resistance equal to 5. Immune to all effects that reduce their movement points, gain +1 movement point. Or when they score a critical hit, a chance to increase critical hit damage bonus by half. Chance is equal to character's crit chance minus 50%. Okay. Yeah, you do keep getting targeted, and you started to fall over quite a lot, which isn't good, so we need to stop that from happening. Ulfar, what the fuck do we give you? At this point we need to re-equip you, don't we? 10% crit chance for axes, hammers, and lance weapons. Yeah, wounded beast. Injury that the death world suffer, gain agility and willpower. Yeah. Adaptability. Getting a stack of versatility increases crit chance by 5% until the end of the turn. That could work. Killing an enemy with a melee attack makes range attacks turn cost -1 AP and vice versa. That would be handy. Actually, that's kind of pointless because we're already going to be doing crits every shot, sort of, anyway. Killing an enemy with a melee attack makes range attacks this turn cost 1 AP less and vice versa. Yeah, that could work. Devastating attack reduces target's armor by 7, toughness by 10. 20% crit damage against things with negative effects on them. Ranged area and ranged burst attacks reduce the weapon skill of enemies by 10 until the end of combat, doesn't stack. Versatility stacks bonus to armor. That might be nice, actually. So stack of versatility whenever granted an extra turn. Area attacks, melee and range reduce the deflection of all enemies by 2 and their armor by 7% until the end of combat, doesn't stack. That could be good. Actually, this is getting progressively less useful because we're going to have more and more trouble killing things. It's less and less likely that we're going to get a kill. I don't know. Is it? Maybe? Range attacks reduce the AP by 1. Not sure. I think reducing deflection might be good, as well as... hang on, is it area... Area attack deals damage, okay. Bursts are not considered area attacks, so there's only grenades that would affect that. That would cause that. Which is a bit shit. Reduce the dodge by 8%. Arch militant attacks targets have their armor reduced by any effects, deal plus 10% damage. Deflection reduced by any effects, they deal plus 2 damage. I guess a lot of the time we are causing things to have reduced armor and possibly deflection sometimes. Or... He him man, oh no. Yep, That's a can of worms. 15% damage to targets that have priority target regardless of who they are. Every weapon attacks cost 1 action point less. How are you doing, Strider? Wants to make a resistance test. No. Per targets. Again, crit chance. Still crit damage. I got that parry reduced. Yeah, we might do exploit weakness. Sure, we'll do exploit weakness. Then possibly base ballistic skill. Splash area, plasma overcharge, no. That's plasma. Combat master. No melee superiority against the character. Heavy armor proficiency, don't care. Heavy weapon proficiency, no. Las, melee weapon specialist. Axe's sweep and the hammer or mace's harsh shove cost 1 less AP. Ooh. That'd be good. Melter weapon expert, nimble, extra dodge. Plasma overcharge, plasma. Power weapon expert, 10% armor penetration for power weapons. Tempting. Solid projectile weapon expert, not sure on that one. Being able to sweep or, do the, Actually, hang on, is the sweep just the one that causes bleeding? Oh, yeah, no, that's not the one I thought it was then. Never mind. In that case, we'll do solid projectile weapon expert because bolt weapons count as solid projectiles. Or we could do power weapon penetration. I more have him shooting. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, you're not really a skill monkey, so having this is not really all that helpful. Demolition 90. Yeah, Argenta's got 127. Keep you being the athletics bugger, I guess. And we've got another one of these, have we? Okay. Excuse me. Critical hit damage is increased by 5% of dodge. Maybe. So that would just increase your damage. First melee attack each round. There's a difference in cell position, maybe. Degraded defense. Destroyer. Melee attack reduces target's armor by 9% until the end of combat. Stacks. Pushed. On the first turn, gain a different action points. Take actions on. No. Damage the character deals is increased by 1 for every attack they've made this combat. Yes. Next turn, give them other character. No. Allies within 2 cells deal 6% more damage and suffer less damage. Maybe. Plus 3 bonus to those things. Huh. Lethal threat. Melee attack. Resistance. Nah. Willpower resistance. Yeah, that doesn't work. Martyrdom. Attack by an enemy, they gain momentum. Oh, no, we just use single shot, not dead eyes. Push. Nice strength. deflection on fire. Pinpoint accuracy. Ignore 4 of the enemy's deflection. Armor penetration. Then we do stuff. Relentless. Characters healed. They regain 40% wounds. Okay. Loses wounds. Next main attack gains +1 for every 2 wounds they took. There's additional 42% overpen. Nah. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll have you go with extermination, because they're going to be making multiple attacks per turn. So, same with you, Argenta. You need what was it? Oh, you've already got exploit weakness. Aha. In that case, yeah, crit chance doesn't help. Killed at least one enemy with a melee attack. You can dodge. Devastating attack also reduces target's armor by 7 toughness. What's devastating attack again? Oh yeah. It hits, causes all the targets to make a toughness resistance test with a penalty. Target will suffer a negative effect. Oh yeah. Being slowed. That's armor by 7%, toughness by 10. Maybe. Broad expertise. Plus 16 weapon skill. It's only plus 6 ballistic skill. Close quarters training, perhaps. 20% more crit damage against targets that are stunned, prone, or blinded. Range of ranged bursts reduce weapon skill of targets. Versatility stacks to armor. I think we were going to look at that. Dismantle. Reduce deflection and armor. Maybe. Reduce dodge. Burst armor. Dismantle. Distract. First target, no. Heavy gunner, no. Ingenious. Resistance check. Kick with a -10 penalty or fall prone. Oh, that's what he's got, because it's funny. We'll grab that. Then we shall what should we do? So, each demon and Xenos within a 5-cell radius suffers 5 times the number of Zeal stacks direct damage and a stack of perplexed. That's a maybe. That is a solid maybe. Base skills, start with that. So, breaking points. Heavy weapons deal +1 plus 10% damage, ignore 2. Chain weapons deal 4 maximum damage. And ballistic skill. Okay, no melee superiority. Shield bash, nope. Second weapon in the current weapon set comes to 1 attack per round. Plus 1 AP more. God damn it, Darius, it was another ambush. Thanks, Darius. So bonus to parry. Shield bash. Oh, correct. Melee weapon specialist, melee weapon, nimble. Heavy weapons, crit chance, and crit damage is increased. That's an arc rifle user, plasma weapon proficiency, power weapon expert, Promethean treatment, residual charge. That's arc weapon, isn't it? Yeah. Sighter, Weber, sword projectile. Star jolt to keep it being swift movers. We'll take Litany of Purification. Demon and Xenos within 5 suffers damage. Then let's choose a stat. Probably want Medicae. Or possibly Demolition. And we'll take Medicae. Then we get another one of these. I kind of want the one where you heal more. No, where you regen yourself. Flesh wounds, was it? Yeah, restore 10% of the maximum wounds. Ambush trading! Ha! Oh no, extermination. Yeah, no, deal extra damage. Just keep dealing extra damage. Stack on things that cause more damage. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. You've not. Leveled you up for a while, have we? Fuck. This skill. Penetrating sights. In my sights. Hang on. In my sights is her main ability, isn't it? Yeah. Additional armor penetration equals perception percent. Perception bonus. Yeah. Start the operative's turn. The enemy with the largest number of exploits receives an additional exploit stack. Let's try them randomly, maybe. Partial cover efficiency is increased by 15%. That was doubled if they didn't move during their turn. Tactical knowledge requires 3 exploit. What does tactical knowledge do again? Remove 1 exploit from each enemy. All allies gain armor until the end of combat. Operative deals more damage until the end of combat. Yeah. Inflict despair. Expose weakness. The enemy loses 3 points of damage. Is reduced by 10% on the next turn. Operative uses precise attack. No, precise attack. Scores a hit. Affected by 7 or more exploits. That's probably not going to happen. Suppose weakness costs 0 AP. That's handy. Operatives allies gain 1% hit chance and crit chance while attacking targets affected by exploits. Woo! Plus 1%. 8% less damage from enemies affected by exploits. Exploit within 5 cells of the operative or the ally. Enemy suffers 1 additional exploit. Perfect spot grants 12% armor pen against enemies at 7 cells or further away. Tide of Excellence. Trigger an exploit on an enemy. The operative gains plus 1 damage and 2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Only applies for first strike, but stacked. Operative inflicts an exploit even on enemies that are out of the operative's line of sight at the start of the turn. Exposed weakness also reduces enemy's toughness willpower by 9 for a round. Just have exposed weakness cost nothing. Melee. It's a melee attack. It's a range attack. Target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell range with no adjacent cover facing toward the assassin. Its movement provokes an attack opportunity. Interesting. Plus 10 lethality. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go with that. Then let's go with your willpower shit. So let's get your willpower up. Then whenever an assassin attacks an enemy at full wounds, the assassin gains 20% dodge and dodge reduction against that enemy until the end of the assassin's next turn. Maybe. So what does that do? Oh yeah, no. Bringer of Doom. Attacks an enemy with a single target attack. The attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10% until the end of the assassin's turn. Disarray. Deals direct damage, pass an agility test or becomes slowed. Elusive at the start of the turn. Again, plus 10 lethality until the end of the turn. Successful dodge grants the assassin plus 10% damage for the next successful attack. What's strike also reduces the target's dodge by 18%. Assassin deals direct damage to an enemy, the enemy suffers 1 stack of the vulnerable effects. Vulnerable. Suffers a number of vulnerable stacks times 7% more damage from the assassin's attacks. Okay. But only from the assassin's attacks. Shoots of aim for the opening on the same target, reduces target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10 stacks. Assassin has no more than 1 adjacent enemy that used to sell adjacent to the assassin, pass an agility test or fall prone and become immobilized. Okay. Hits an opening, damage is increased by plus 4% until the end of combat, maybe. No allies in a radius, nope. Assassin hits a target when the attack 100 lethality or greater the first time in a round. The assassin immediately regains the AP spent for the attack. Yeah, maybe not, because I don't know how to get over 100 lethality. And the assassin hits me without hitting an opening. Again, it should dodge. We'll do this. Then I'll just do that. Actually, you need Lord Xenos. You're a Lord Xenos monkey. Yeah. Then just keep the Lord Xenos rolling, I think. Then we shall get critical hit chance and crit damage are increased by 5% of the dodge. Would be pretty nice. It's melee attack each round. Don't care. Deadly aim. Dodge reduction is high. Blah 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 blah. Damage is increased by 1 for every 5% difference between the two. Here, whatever. Attack the enemy's combat. You damaged by them. Oh, that would have been better. Oh well. Yeah, we'll do that. Crit chance is increased by 5% of the dodge. Along with crit damage. Right, we need to re-equip. We need to re-equip several doodlings. You have a nice shiny axe, which is much better armor penetration, better lower. Yeah, better minimum damage, so yeah, definitely better. Okie dokie. Can give you a Storm Bolter. It does less damage than your Typhoon Bolter, and the Typhoon Bolter's got a weird rate of fire, hasn't it? Info. Oh yeah, use of Rapid Fire increases the rate of fire by 17. Which, so basically if you use Rapid Fire you can mag dump, which I need to remember to do, because that's hilarious. We need to get you some more grenades. grenades. We need we've got barely any modified crack grenades left. Shit. And we've got barely any incendiary grenades left. Shit. Into the area of effects. Let's pass that test. Blinded. Shit. Yeah, just stuff. Stun grenade. Stunned. Perplexed. Toxic grenade. 50 toxic damage. 8 toxic damage. Oh, and that's until the end of combat. Bloody hell. Just 8 toxic damage. 8 toxic damage is a bit of a joke at this level. That's why. What can we do? What can we do with you? Just give you a regular crack grenade, I guess. Regular crack grenade and a regular frag grenade, that'd be a bit fucking insulting. I don't know. Iron Scrambler grenade, perplexed, can't attack. How long does it last? Blinded, slowed, disturbed. I might have to start using these. So even though it's not like straight up damage, it is battlefield control. What's direct damage do again? Damage that cannot be reduced by the target's parameters or bonuses. Okay. Agility test, become blinded and perplexed. Not sure. So, okay. Well, those become better the harder the target is to hit, so I guess... not sure. Let's be strength. 3 rounds, could do that. Let's do that, because we've got loads of them. And let's give you the last modified crack grenades, I suppose. You've got grenades. You've got grenades. You need one of these. And I need... what do I normally have? So you normally have a stim, don't you? Where are your stims? Stim! Plonk! Then... oh yeah. Okay, what did I have? I may have had a gas cloud grenade. I probably had a gas cloud grenade or something. Maybe. Don't know. Sure, it makes sense for me to have one of them. Yeah, let's have one of them. So then we can inflict penalties on everything. Right, what I want to do here is I need to find... Where's the fucking thing? Right, this. This we broke. Somehow. It doesn't work anymore. And I don't know why it doesn't work anymore. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and then we're going to see if we can put it in the other fucking item slot, and then maybe it'll work. Then maybe he'll be able to conduct the test again. Right, Abelard. Got a couple of things I want to do with you. First of all, modified artificer armor. Where is it? Attacks with heavy weapons? No. It's power armor though. Dragon scale power armor. Reject the flesh. 2 AP, 2 MP on a current turn if they kill an enemy. Interesting. Familial power armor. No, that wasn't it. Sanguine Judgment. While the wearer has temporary wounds, their melee attacks deal plus 15% more damage. Whenever the wearer parries the enemy attack, they gain 6 temporary wounds. Yes. So that's just because he's nearly always going to have temporary wounds, because he's always going to be parrying, and he's already got several abilities that give him temporary wounds, like at the start of his turn and other bits and pieces. Yeah, that's put him into power armor. Also, we're going to change his weapon, because what we can do is dump that. What I'm thinking we do is we have him use some kind of probably two-handed weapon in his second weapon, second slot, one that's going to do more damage. But then we also... So yeah, basically whatever we'll do when we use this is we're going to swap to a heavier damage weapon. If we can find a heavier damage weapon. 30 to 50, which is dogmatic. Baron ignores a dodge of Xenos Demons and Psychers. Dogmatic Rotary. Additionally ignores deflection of Xenos Demons and Psychers. Now here's the thing. Does that... How can I find his own... So your Iconoclast 45, Dogmatic... Oh, your follower. Shit. Okay. So that's not the most useful weapon to give you. Ignores the dodge of Xenos, Demons and Psychers, I guess could work. Even though he's not rotary. It's only got 20% armor pen though. Let me do that. It's got 40% armor pen, much lower damage output. Much higher pen, still lower damage outputs. Toughness test, will become stunned. All Thunderhammer should. She has Thunderhammer gains +3 damage and grants 10% stacking chance to stun an enemy for 1 turn for each point of the enemy's deflection. So that's only doing 23 to 28 though, still. Craven's Blade. That doesn't sound like a good idea. 31 to 41. Carry officers on the Void Triumpher. 25% crit damage. 31 to 41. Trying to find something that's gonna do fuck tons more damage. I thought we might have had something that would do fuck tons more damage, but we apparently do not. Okay, in that case, what we will do is we might chuck this in. Yeah, ignores dodge. It's the armor pen that's the problem. The armor pen is the problem there. I was kind of hoping for something that would do much higher pen. That's 50% pen with less damage, less minimum damage though. Less maximum damage, that's more minimum damage. Loads more pen. But no, I think I might just have to go. We can experiment. We'll give this a go. Give that a go. Then I think that was probably all the shit that I wanted to re-equip. Probably. Possibly. So yeah, we'll go with that. Weather proficiency apparently. An arc rifle proficiency. That's odd. Not have expected that. Alright, yeah, I think we're good to go then. So we're gonna drop save and we're gonna carry on. Thank you for bearing with me during that level up and re-equip break, but that was an important level up that we needed to do. So I'm a bit surprised that we managed to get through extra level ups without me realising. Formation is sniper should not be at the front, you moron. There we go.
Is there money to be made?
Probably. Stuff. Why is that highlighted if that's not a thing? Okay. Oh, that was part of the trap that we disarmed half a week ago. Lasgun batteries are depleted. These people fought to the last breath. Oh dear. Random crap. That is a Chaos Space Marine. Just kind of casually hanging around over there.
Watch your steps.
That's a trap.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Yeah.
The Emperor favors me today.
Here's another Chaos Space Marine. Oh shit. Okay. Is there anything useful down
I
here?
always keep my options open.
Alright. Now might be a good time to go because. Oh, fuck. The guy's now not in cover. As far as we can see him. Suppose. Yeah, we probably just want to engage from a good defensive position, like over here. Unless this is some kind of set piece, in which case what I'm about to set up is going to do nothing.
Save your jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris. None can do this better than a warrior of the Old Father!
It's as good as done.
See if I can rack this up.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone.
Yeah, you've got that, haven't you?
What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand
Yeah,
even a
shut
single
up.
note.
Shut up.
The Emperor sets my path. I'll do it.
See how much that goes off.
I'll make an example
Damn
of
it.
you!
Fuck, they detected us. Just as we were firing, they detected us. That is upsetting. Okay, so Pascal's bringing up the rear again, because of course he is. Oh! Wow, there's another Hellbrute. That sucks. That's okay. Cool. That's a problem. We have problems. We have significant and notable problems. Alright. This could be bad. This could be bad. Space Marine 6th Sense activated. Yeah, fucking right. Right, who's going to be up? Relic's then Argenta. Okay, I probably want Argenta to fire first, because we'll be able to burst from there. No. And if you go there, and you're going to plug that route. If we have Argenta go there, then we'll have Relic, you can go there. So I'm going to need to activate Argenta. I'll put myself there. I'll put Abelard. Heavy cover. Pascal. What am I going to do with you? Pascal, you're gonna have to try and help deal with the bloody Hellbrute, aren't you? Which is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. Because that's gonna be nasty. Yeah, whatever I do, they're going before you are. Yeah, just go somewhere like that, and then you're going to put somewhere like this. Alright, then we got options, I think. Okay, this is going to be nightmare. I might be able to put you there. Is that going to work? That might work. Right, let's begin. And let's start placing bonus zones. Nice.
I'll make it happen.
Have extra accuracy. Have extra cover and cover efficiency. Not that that actually works for anyone on Pascal over there. That's kind of pointless. fuck it, go for it. Then, front line. Front line, I'm just gonna
I'll see to it personally.
Then we're going to kill zone.
I'll make it happen.
And trench line. Let's do trench line here.
Who if not me?
And could just do stronghold as well. Right, can we get Argenta to activate? Yes, we can. Okay, that's so Argenta.
I'll make it happen.
Word O command. Take aim. Activate.
I'll see to it personally.
Burst fire.
Doubt is for the weak.
Dack. Cool.
Faith without deeds
Yeah.
is worthless.
Then and for some reason he's already on fire. Okay, well, is what it is. Yeah, okay. Cool. Then what we do is we're gonna have it's gonna take fucking long. Yeah, it's gonna take ages, so I think we'll use Argenta's ability, or we're gonna trigger Argenta's steady superiority.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
And then we're gonna do single shot.
As the Emperor commands, you my Emperor.
Cool. So that's gonna get her an extra attack each turn. Now, what do I want to do? So I've ended up with quite a few attacks. Well, no, I've ended up with quite a few action points because reasons. So what we might do is we'll say, get back in the fight to Argenta, just because that will give her 12 temporary wounds.
It's as good as done.
Then I don't have a crack grenade. So penalty. Well, setting them on fire is kind of pointless because they're already on fire, so that doesn't help. Just take a dead eye shot. Some more damage. Works for me. Alright, cool. That's me. Relic. Let's get this guy.
I am not your Z. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Oh, that's gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do very much at all. Right, does that count as a, No, okay, so what I'm gonna do is what I should have done instead of activating Argenta, but whatever. Analyze this guy. Expose this guy. That's more like it. Then empty everything.
If I must.
Twisted Strike.
I understand your intent.
Just keep reducing his armor. Keep reducing his armor. Then... don't care. Don't care. Oh, apparently that's going to overpen almost at 90 degrees, but sure, whatever. Well, so that's a solid 45 degree overpen, so fuck it, I'll take it. Dak. Kill that guy.
Ancestors guide me.
Free shot. How much else he got left? 31, okay. Oh yeah, you've got... Oh, you only got 25% pen. What does your ability do? Oh. Toughness test with a -35 penalty or become blinded for a round. I might need to look at your weapon again. Kind of like to be able to do that to that, but that's not going to happen, is it? Can you even see anyone else to do this to? Probably not. You can see quite a few. Cultists, random chod cultists. There's chod cultists, yeah they are. Okay, in that case we'll set this up to do...
If it serves your
we'll do that, because you're probably not going to get shot at. Maybe. Okay. Okay. They just shot at the Hellbrute. I'm guessing that's going to increase its damage output. 50% crit chance and 50% damage. Fucking hell. And attacks to fire damage and burning of 2 rounds. Hellbrute's damage is increased by 1%, his armor is decreased by 0.5% per stack. Hellbrute's number of attacks per turn is increased by +1, and his deflection is decreased by 1 for every 10 stacks. Okay. Yeah, that'll be... Death Blast, yeah, he blows up. Suffers an instance of damage against a stack of Boundless Malice. Damage is increased by 1%, his armor is reduced by 0.5%. Then he gets extra attacks and decreases deflection. This isn't going to heal itself, is it? No, not like the last fucker. Because it doesn't have the altar of stupidity. Hang on. Oh, did he burn to death? I guess he burned to death. Huh. That is kind of surprising. Alright, sure. Then where can we put you that's in cover? Nowhere. Cool. Will we be able to shoot that guy? Yes. Will we be able to shoot that guy without shooting our guy? Yes. Cool. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have you move over there. What's this do? Penalty, rending, bleeding, they're already bleeding, and possibly slowed though. You still have that effect up. Yes you do, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I still have competent approach up. Was that instantaneous combustion? Yeah. Something like that. I need to drop the music volume a bit. I think. Let's drop the master volume a bit. We'll drop that, and we'll drop the music volume by like 5% or something. Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. Okay. that's going to help. Don't need, that's already up. That we can't do, that we won't do. No, there's no reason to. We're going to need that. We're going to need that. Yeah, we'll just, let's just open fire on this guy.
God Emperor, move through me.
Let's just wander over here and open fire.
Dark.
That did not do much. We did a reasonable amount, just not a massive amount. Switch the other weapon. Can you see anyone from there? See anyone else? No, I don't think you can. No. Okay, that's fine.
I'll do it.
Right, so then we do Ulfar. And then we swap to that.
Doubt is for the weak. Is a prayer.
Yeah. Ah, he's already dead. Whoops. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll rock up to there. Trigger your firearm mastery, because that's going to reload your weapon immediately. Yeah.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Take the risk. We're going to have you wander to there. Then we're going to have you start trying to shoot this guy. Do I think that's worth doing? Do I think it's worth shooting at the big bugger? So we're going to be flinking it, but we'll be increasing its damage output. Let's try and ice some of these guys. Dack.
Faith without deed.
Dack.
Prayer.
Dack.
Emperor's judgment.
And we'll do one against this
I'll do
fucker.
it.
Dack. 74 damage. Okay, that's not terrible. The next one's going to be less because it won't count as a critical. They're fucking dead. How many fucking attacks with this thing do I have? I don't think I have quite that much.
I'll do it.
But sure, go for it.
Prayer.
Cool. This is
As
gonna
the
do
Emperor
probably
commands,
this.
you, my Emperor!
Nope, that did more. Okay, I don't know how these abilities work. I have no idea how this works. Right. Do we want to then fire at that guy, or probably run away? We probably want to run away. We certainly can't get a grenade out there, that's correct. Okay. I can run and gun to get another attack out. Is that going to help us? Run and gun, I kind of want to do a burst. I want to do like single massive hits on this guy rather than paper cuts. Trouble is, I don't think she can actually see anyone else. Apparently. Now, what do you run a gun?
I'll do it.
Fuck it. Run and gun! And then what do you damaging chance. An extra ballistic skill, so we'll do this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Then we are going to full auto this fucking thing. Dag. 50th time. Ugh, okay. It's not amazing, but it was a lot of attacks. Right, going to have you do is I'm going to have you wander back to there. And what's our momentum currently? 116. Okay. Well, I kind of want that action point, but there's not really anything I can do with it, so... There's one scary... Hey, Dan Reed, how's it going? There's one scary bastard of a Chaos Dreadnought. Yeah, that is a, it's a Hellbrute. Also, I don't know why my attacks are setting everything on fire, because I probably have abilities somewhere in the convoluted skill system that sets enemies on fire now, or something's broken. I'm not sure. How are you doing, Dan Reed? How's things? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good to heal. Good to think you. Right. I think Argenta might be done for her turn. So we'll close her off. I've got a Chaos Marine coming in. He's just going to run up to the Hellbrute and stand there like a lummox. Can I get... Oh no. That's not going to work. I can get Abelard shot to shit. This is going to be bad. This could be bad. Just going to test something. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is not going to work. Alright, so Hellbrute, well versed in the ways of heresy. Oh, it's basically the new, more copyrightable and distinct version of a Dreadnought. But Chaos. As opposed to just Chaos Dreadnought. I don't think I can get Abelard. I can't get Abelard to the Hellbrute, which means he's probably going to get pasted. Right, let's swap to the two-handed weapon. I'm going to activate Follow My Lead.
It will be done.
Based. Then... there and charge this unfortunate motherfucker.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
Chop. Fantastic. Now, if only we could do that twice a turn, but we cannot. Means you're now stuck out on your own like an idiot. It's okay. So we're going to mark this as
Victory is imminent.
sworn enemy, because that's when we are allowed to attack with Abelard we can do more damage. How many stacks of unyielding beacon do you have? Probably 0. Yeah. So it's worthless to use any of these abilities. So we'll just do this.
Indeed.
Have temporary wounds. And oh shit, you need to change to your other weapon, where you can parry, and also shield bash, and also it's got a bit silly, but it's hilarious. Do I want you to go brace for impact? I probably should, because I don't know if he's going to charge or if he's going to shoot you. Oh, you're kind of out there with your dick in your hands, so just brace for impact.
It will be done.
Brace.
Serve the ruinous powers!
Yeah, that's a problem. Oh dear. No, it wanted off that. That's...
Oceans bleed!
Ow! Yeah, that sucked. That is also not what I wanted to have happen there. Cool. That's a that. You know, 74%, 64%. Ooh, actually, hang on. Argenta halved it. I don't need to worry about this. I suppose my perception is skewed by the fucking boss monster version of it that we had to deal with previously. Cool. Right, what's going to be a best option here? Could I put you there? Get some burst fireage onto you, that prick. With 0% chance to hit. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is a solid 0% chance all the way. Well, there. No. Okay, well, I suppose we just move in a manner that will allow options. Just gonna test something. Go here and do a melee charge. Let's see what way is it? Well, there. Charge. No, that's not working. Okay, why am I not able to do that then? Why is that not working? I don't understand why I'm not able to do that. That's really annoying. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Appreciate that. Why can we not do his fucking weirdo charge thing? I don't know why I can't do that. Shit might be broken. Why you no work? I don't charge with this weapon. That'd be stupid, because that's your fucking turbo weapon. Alright. Well, I guess we're doing something else then, aren't we? Can we... make this crack grenade do anything better? I don't think so. Let's get a confident approach up.
How the wolf succeeds.
Get confident approach ups to start with. Then we're going to try and chuck... What's this thing's fucking... Yeah, okay, deflection 9, armor... Okay, yeah, now would be a good time to throw one of these. See what it does. See how it works. And it's too far away. Of course it's too far away. Is that close enough? Yes. Fantastic. So... yeah, we may as well just start by doing that. Fuck it.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Eat resonance grenade. That's it. 55 damage. Cool. Good job. Okay, that was not good. That was not good at all. Now, it's called a ferocious Hellbrute specifically. Yeah, it's because it's got other modifiers and stuff than what I imagine just a default Hellbrute would. Not that we've encountered a default Hellbrute just yet. Almost doing more fucking damage just by shooting the fucking thing. Right, can you charge it now? Is it working? No. Are we just not allowed to charge it? We're just not allowed to charge it. Lovely. Okay. How about then?
So shall it be.
65%. Just a single shot. Non-ferocious Hellbrute. Yeah. Right. Then what we do is, hang on, that's not Sure it is. Oh, you walk to there, or do you run and gun?
Our foes reek
Even
of cowardice.
Hang on. What did you just do? Right, why is it glowy? Why is it glowy? Really quite reasonable Hellbrute. Rather polite and surprisingly nice Hellbrute. Yes. As a possibility. Oops, no. Yeah. Strike. Chop! I should totally do it.
I see bite of death.
Not bad. Not bad. Kick it. Yeah, go on, fucking kick
So
it.
it shall be.
I did 26 damage with a kick. Okay. Right. I can dash you out of there. Do I want to dash you out of there? Yes, because you're in the way now. Yes, I do want to dash you out of the way. Get out of there. Cool. Then... advance threateningly.
The fame-hungry cow.
That way. Pascal. Okay, right. What I need you to do is murder the fuck out of this thing, and assuming you actually hit, you will probably do that. Okay, let's get you there. Let's get an analyze, followed by an expose weakness, which should significantly reduce its capabilities. Yep, nice. Made it much more vulnerable. Overpen, extra 6% pen. I'm gonna mark you as prey. Then we still can't do this, can we? Why can't we do this? I don't understand how we can actually do that, because that doesn't seem to work. Let's look it up. I need to look it up, and I meant to look it up, and I forgot, because I'm stupid. Okay, do we want the extra 6% pen, or do we just want blast the fuck? 8% damage, target summon will be reduced by blah 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 blah. That's going to be better, because we're not overpenning. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Right, then we'll do a standard plasma attack, 95% fails to hit. That did not do very much. However, we can sort of plasma spam. Wow, there we go. Kill. And a random shot. But I think we might have accident. Is that with blast radius, or did you just hit him? I think you just hit a friendly, you twerp. Good job, Pascal, you hit a friendly. No more Hellbrute. That makes me a lot happier. That makes me a lot happier. Right, let me shoot this guy from there. Yes, we can. Alright, in that case, what we're going to do is we are going to mark as prey. Then we're going to do this. Even though we've only got one target as prey, because he's got an ability that means if you've only got one target as prey, it does plus 300% damage. Is it worth? You can do this again, can't we? No, not that. Oh, we can't do that again. Nope. Once per turn. So, yeah, we'll do this.
I am a savant.
No, that did 52 damage. Pascal, you're letting me down here. You're letting the team down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? There you go, 125 damage, that's more like it. Alright, cool, I think that's kind of all we can do at the moment with you. Insert parchments, you don't have reject flesh, you don't count as a machine. We can set a trap, but that's probably not the point. Fuck it, may as well. Just let me off cast this, useful. There we go, then what do I reckon we do here? I don't think we can do anything else, so yeah, I think we might just be stuck there. What do you think? Perfect spot. Cool, right, I go. Okay, so now would be a good time to move up. There's only Cultist, Chaos Marine, Cultist. There's only 3 targets remaining on the battlefield. Okay, so what we'll do. So we'll cut to there. So if we move the front line to here, yep.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Go. Then we do kill zone.
I'll see to it personally.
Then because this is now a fuck, we need to move. I can't move down. Shit. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll voice command Pascal.
If not me.
Take aim with Pascal.
It's as good as done.
And tell Pascal to bring it down!
I'll see to it personally.
Which will get him to reactivate. Then what we're going to do is we're going to check the system and do a plasma overcharge shot on this fucker. Whap! 300 damage, that's better. Then you get to do a second shot because reasons. 240 something damage, so that will wipe him. Happy with that. Apparently you still have more action points. Yeah, I've completely lost track of how all my abilities work. So, yeah. Where are you? There's 3 and there's 2. Can you see any of them? No, they're probably out of range. Okay, well, fuck it, doesn't matter. Then end your turn, then I have movement points. Do I want to use them? Not really, but I need to move the rear to here.
On it.
And can't do kill zone again. Well, we could do kill zone again, but it'd be pointless. We can't do stronghold, just a bit of a shame. That'll do. Right, Urillets, you are not going to be able to get the rune or anything, are you? Probably not. Oh, yes you are. Okay. Okay. I'll just have you move up to there and fucking ice those two. Okay.
Swift and silent.
There we go. Whap. And a free shot, because free shots are funny. Even if they do reduce damage, you didn't overpin into that guy. That's a shame. Okay. Somehow you still have an additional normal shot. No, you can't see. Bollocks. Can I do anything? Ooh. There was a square there. Aha!
This tedium is beneath me.
If you run over there, then let us Have another just random shot at this fucker.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Splat. Cool. Then it's not really an awful lot you can do now, is there? Because there's 2 targets you can't see. Mark up either of them. Nope. No, there's not a lot you can do. So, yeah, you're done. Argenta, can you get line of sight of that guy, but not that guy. Shit. Okay, well that's miscalculation. There we go. Then we'll just rock up there and start spraying bullets. Better statistics. There we go. That'll have to do.
I will bathe this
That'll have to
battlefield in
do.
righteous fury.
2% is better than nothing.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. We got a free shot anyway, it doesn't matter. Wiped him. Nice. Nice.
Hear 2 hearts of iron beating in your chest. One belongs to a warrior. The other to a priest. Which one were you born with?
Both are granted by the Omnisire. I am an explorator, and within my algorithms, a warrior's indomitability is meshed with a cleric's humility, like 2 perfectly interlocking cogs.
Yeah, about that there. Alright, random crap. Bodies of defenders seem to have exploded from within. Yeah, it's almost like that. I could have found that out from and had the warning that we were going to be dealing with Space Marines. Not that they really stood all that much of a chance. Bodies are dressed in rags and armed with faulty weapons. You notice many handmade aquillas and other symbols of faith. Oops. Yeah. Good. Modified crack grenade. Always chuck the last pistol to cargo zone, because we don't fucking want them.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, safe.
Operation successful.
Officer's medkit. 60 wounds, removes bleeding, burning, and toxin. 1 fresh injury or old injury. Cool. And more modified crack grenades. Nice. The former warehouse of the planet's defenders. The crates are marked provisions. The crates marked provisions are empty, and weapons are simple and of poor quality. Yeah. Modified crack grenade. There's nothing I care about. Cool.
Keep your wits about you.
The pulpit is almost intact. It was no doubt fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of a preacher. It was from here that he recited his last prayer. Yep. Prayer of failure. Nah, they were hopelessly outmatched. But yeah, being able to attack from that corner as opposed to
Is it Wargo
going
or
frontal.
a trap?
Rather than going full frontal, so to speak, definitely helped there.
Never doubt me.
Meant we
Let
could
us not dawdle.
solve one enemy problem at a time. Hellbrute, significantly less scary than the last one. You know, the fucking doom scream. Half the health. Half the armor, at best. Didn't regen. Didn't have extra abilities. So, yeah, I'm not sure I want to open that. Something tells me that might be a bad idea. Because the last time I opened one of them, I had it fucking... Well, last time someone opened one of them, it turned, flooded an entire ship with chaos. So, not really ideal. What's this? Oh, okay. What have I missed over here? Aha. Multi-key and Rampage! These attacks don't count towards the attack limit until the end of the turn. Afterward, the user is knocked unconscious. Ugh! Is there a chance to wake up in combat or not? Character can no longer participate in combat, nor can they be resuscitated by any means. They regain consciousness after the battle and receive a trauma. Fucking hell. Which can be recovered by rest. Ugh, okay. That is a risk. That is definitely a risk. If it wasn't for the... Oh yeah, and you'll suffer a trauma. I just considered giving that to Abelard, but maybe not. Maybe not. Right, let's drop a save and see what hell we're about to unleash by opening Pandora's box here. Oh, okay. Tearing Vengeance! Power Axe deals an additional 9 damage. First attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP to the wielder. The wielder suffers 6 damage every turn. Nope! That's a fucking nope from me. How does... Piece of Decay. Each time the wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in their line of sight lose 30% of their deflection until the start of the wearer's next turn. Keep it. How does your thingamajig work? Character. There we go. I need to have a look at this. How does this work? Each attack against the Vanguard, so it is specifically each attack, not each instance of damage taken. If it was damage taken, got you a stack of vengeance, then it would be good enough for him. But yeah, we're just gonna chuck that. Right, can we go in here, or are we done here? I think we might be done here. Yeah, I think we're done here. God of the Holy World. Let's get rid of that. Let's get back to base. Well, that was random. It wasn't where I was looking for, but still. Cool. Back to the ship we go. Right. So, we need to find where the hell Argenta's fucking planet that she wants to go to is. And I can't find it. System Specular. Wraith 20. Okay. Well, these systems don't actually mean anything to me. Oh, there's Wraith 20. Okay. That's Specular. Presumably it's somewhere we've already been if we can't see it, obviously. Oh, it's here. Why is that not showing up as marked then? That's odd. And of course we can't actually go this way, can we? We need to go all the way around. Yep. Alright, well I suppose we're dealing with Pascal's problem first then. So really the only direction we can go? Okay. Warp. Bunk. Warp. Bunk. Warp. Bunk. Warp. Bunk. Now, let's see if we can get there from here. Diagonus colony event requires the Lord Captain's attention. What have you done now? Fuck's sake. Diagonus, can you stop, like, breaking shit? Okay. Hey Rizzu, how's it going? Let's get shut up. Right, do we have to go all the fucking way around? So I really, really do not want to go all the fucking way around. And if we fucking chart a course from here, that's gonna fuck us up. Now, what's the fastest way around? Fuck. Also, hang on. I gotta remember where the fuck Diagonus is. Nope. Nope. It's Janus. Diagonus is up there, so we're going to run into Diagonus first in that case. Bloody hell. Quite tired, but okay. Dad got high blood pressure and went to ER, but everything's okay, just need rest. Oof. Oh, I'm glad he's okay. Sorry I having to deal with that. Weather too hot? Yep, that I can imagine. That I can imagine. Punk. Hang on, how do we get around here? Let's go by here. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it's a shame you can't just set a course more than just one fucking thing at a time. No, this is where it is, that's where it is. I'm gonna walk there anyway. Right. Do we count us there yet or not? Right, what the fuck have you guys broken this time? At this point, even though it's my throne world, the fucking morons in charge, I might just bombard the planet until they stop dicking about. Right, what the fuck? The Void Scout ship has arrived at the colony's orbit, having returned from a long expedition. Their hold is filled with trophies, and their Prometheum tanks nearly empty. Offer them noble titles in exchange for the trophies. What would we get? 3 Xenotech. We got a profit factory. Get Xenotech for nothing. But noble titles, more problems. Just fucking buy their trophies, fuck it. The explorers of the unknown agreed to sell their trophies to the rogue trader, not willing to risk running into pirates while looking for a better price. Cool. Right. That could have been handled via fucking astropath. I don't know why that was such a problem. Thanks, guys. That absolutely could have been handled by Astropath and probably should have been handled by Astropath. That would make more sense. Rather than having me drag the fucking entire ship all the way over here. For a detour. I really want to just be able to chart the course from here rather than have to do fucking thingamajig. No more? No. Not worth it. Because it might have an effect later on where they come back and try and wield their fucking assumed power. Right, there we go, let's safety this fruit. Reduce it to safe. Because we got all the fucking navigator points. Whee! Visit system. Wraith Towie. That's concerning. This is it, Salis Prime. This is where I suffered my defeat. No, that's not right at all. It's the place where I am to pass my trial. Argenta's voice is emotional, trembling. The organs are operating at full capacity, but the data we're receiving is limited. The planet's magnetosphere is hindering our scans. Fierce, never-ending storms constantly ravage the surface. Relying on Sister Argenta's memory is the only way to find what we're looking for. It is an easy enough task. Just look for the tallest mountain on the northern continent. That is where we are headed. That mountain isn't a mountain. It's the very ship we are searching for. A ship that resembles a mountain? We should look... What should we look for once we get to the mountain? Above all else, our mission is to search for any evidence of the accursed cultists who attacked me when I came here last. I am still one of the Sisters Pronatus, and my primary responsibility is to protect the holy relic. If we succeed, I hope to complete my pilgrimage, to enter the halls of the sacred ship and find the relic itself, the One Star. It's a ship that resembles a mountain? Yes, Argenta says with reverence. Legends say the ship fell from the skies, yet it wasn't destroyed by the impact. What was it, I ask you, if not a miracle, and a testament to the glory of the Imperium and its saints? The ship towers over the planet's desolate surface, encased in ice on all sides, but from up high it looks just like a mountain, majestic and lonely. What if the cultists are long gone? What if they stole the relic? Then I will chase after them to the ends of the universe, through darkness, fire, and all the horrors of the warp. Her voice is vibrating with anger, but a moment passes and she calms herself surprisingly quickly. But I do not believe that those rotten-souled scoundrels could have stolen the relic. It says plainly that the Saint's hagiography says it plainly in the Saint's hagiography that the only one who is righteous and resplendent of heart can enter her ship. I know her power is greater than the most profane sorcery of cultists. What could they possibly do to match the workings of one who is a living saint of the Imperium? I see. Prepare my shuttle. I must warn you, you won't have much time for this expedition. We're registering an increase in storm activity. The weather conditions are deteriorating rapidly. This isn't about rain or hail. The local storms can perforate the shuttle mid-flight. Oh, shit. Everything in our path is a test, be it storms or heretics. My last visit to this planet ended with the archenemy's servants wounding me and claiming the lives of my brave companions. This time, it will be different. You and I will fight side by side, Rogue Trader, and we will do what must be done. In dialogue. Okay, first of all, I'm going to check this out. Master Helmsman Ravel reports that a giant anomaly covering most of the system. Confusion is evident in his voice. The augurs are incapable of detecting the area itself and the objects within it, but it is obvious that they exist. The blurry blots of planets and space debris are visible from the bridge of the void ship. The area distorts even faraway stars, dim specks enclosed in thick curved glass. Remain and research the anomalous zone. The ship's instruments are powerless before the aberration of the Wraith Towie system. Sister Argenta's face twists with chagrin and contempt. She sees the accursed hand of the archenemy at play, reaching out to conceal this holy place from faithful defenders of the Imperium. By her words, in this the enemy failed, for the servants of the Emperor are already here. Okay. Well, never mind. Guess we're making planetfall then. Begin the scan. Right, I probably shouldn't take her relic, even though she's really good. She's a really good sniper, but yeah, she's probably going to be, people are going to be pissed. So I guess we'll take our resident, not very good, or not very capable Inquisitor or Acolyte. Let's go for it. I might have some shit to re-equip him with though, as well, maybe. Probably not. Let's get him leveled up though. Right. So I guess crit damage by 1% till the end of combat, maybe. So ratings increased by 1 until the end of combat, anytime an ally uses a heroic act. Blah blah blah. Damage to psychic power doesn't trigger anything, nor does it degrade the veil. 25% is maximum wounds. That's nasty. The Psyker is not in the target's line of sight, or the Psyker is in cover, or resistance tests, the target suffer minus 20% penalty. Damage and psychic power, you don't really have any of them. 25% chance to regain AP spent on psychic powers when veil degradation is 10 or lower. Psychic powers are arranged 2 cells or more, increase the range by 3. Resolve is increased by 4 while veil degradation is down. Damage and psychic power threatening melee range. Yeah. Pulse of life. Heal themselves psychic power, are affected supplied by psychic powers. Healing can critically heal. Plus 5 toughness for each effect that people are under. Maybe. Vanguard has 1 ally gains 7% parry. Priority target. More damage if you do that. You got fucking Scream of see what's it? Taunting Scream. No, I don't think you do. Taunting Defense. No, you don't have Taunting Scream. All of Rock now grants additional 4 to all targets. Our abilities gain 5% armor. Affected by the Vanguard's abilities, not the Vanguard themselves, 8% less likely to suffer a critical hit. I don't know. We'll just do that, I guess. Then. Skills. Weapon skill. We don't have another shield to give you. It's annoying because shields are hilarious. Instant retribution. Will it successfully blocks an attack, they immediately shield bash against it. Yeah, that doesn't work. Melee weapon specialist. Oh yeah, that doesn't really help. Nimble. Attempts to dodge. Now, isn't there? Not in this. It is the So, stabilizing factor. Yeah, you've already got stabilizing factor, but it doesn't seem to actually work. Yeah, have extra weapon skill because he keeps missing shit, and we need you to have law warp. Yes. Actually, do we need you to have law warp in this lineup? Ugh. Yes. And then we get a thing of a jig. Crushing assault, that's distance. Aha. Right, so where is... That's puncture, what was it? Perfection on a fire. Character gains +5 to all characteristics. This bonus is doubled when they have 25% wounds or less. I think that's just really fucking good. And while it would be nice to have some other fun stuff, this guy doesn't hit very much. And he doesn't hit very hard. So... we'll do this, just to get his fucking base stats up a bit. See if we've got anything interesting to arm him with that we didn't have previously. Probably not, but we'll have a look. I don't think we're going to get use of that, so let's throw that in cargo. Let's throw this accursed fucking chaos artifact in cargo and sell it to someone. Right. Have we got any interesting... force weapons? Crit scored, inflicts 12 levels of warp burn. Hell. Damage at the end of the turn with armor pen, agility test to stop burning. Plus 4 damage. Okay. That's pretty tasty. Where was that? And I lost it because I'm dumb. Incinerator. There we go. So quick, let's see if there's anything better. Cursebringer. Yeah, that's like the same, but worse. So we'll chuck that in cargo. Then I think that's the only force weapon that we have available. You got grenades, you need stim. You already have a stim. You need... Don't think we've got another adaptive antidote, have we? So, let's give you something else. Don't know what to give you. What should we give you? What should we give you? Dodge. Naughties. Perception. Dealt or suffered by the user. Increased crit chance by 10% for each instance of damage. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, no. I should probably just chuck that. Combat pleasure stimulants. Yeah, let's dump them. Let's sell them to someone. Rampage. Yeah, no. What else can we give you? Crack grenade. Resonance Grenade was very disappointing. I don't know why it was so shit against the Hellbrute, because theoretically it should have done fucking 79, should have done something like 80-90 damage, and it did 55, I think. Agility test 32, or stun grenade. Toughness test 32 to be stunned. Flash, double movement, reduces the cost of non-attack abilities by 2 AP, and slowed and staggered for a round. It's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it, is it? Oh, we just have antitoxin. Okay, cool. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, have that. Cool. Right. I don't know why now can't use this on him. He's the only one who even has a chance of passing the fucking thingamajig. Right, save. 96. Right. So we are at the icy mountain concealing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Giant
The
fucking
Phaton
spaceship.
system is lost to humanity. We have no way of stopping what Emelina started.
Shit.
If a man carries too many grubby secrets around in his head, it will come as no surprise if the muck harbors parasites and poisons his thoughts.
Perception 100.
I better myself through my service.
Harrowing gloves. Where uses intimidation, the target's inflicted with the intimidated, also staggered. Dashing Aquila. Where against a dash ability that costs 0 AP can be performed twice per round. Whenever performed a dash, all adjacent enemies suffer minus 30 perception until they're. Meh. It's not really that great. It could be useful. I guess. Does anyone have intimidation? The operatives, non-area attack, inflicts unit. Okay. Yeah, we're not really bothering with that, so fuck it. That we'll keep though. Can we give you that? What would that replace? Camaraderie badge. That would replace that. Whenever a wearer hits an enemy with a melee attack, the wearer's nearest ally gains 8 temporary wounds. Temporary wounds granted by this don't stack. You are hitting enemies with melee, but it's probably more useful that you're mobile, so we'll do that. Then what have you got instead? Or again, plus 15, Lord Xenos and Lord Warp. Yeah, you need to have that, because you kind of suck. And by kind of suck, I mean very definitely suck. Yeah, okay, that's all correct. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ow! Okay, that hurt. Right, so, what was that? Yeah, you notice a number of dark objects that are hidden beneath the ice, remnants of an ancient battle, most likely a strange glint that catches your eye. And that was the thing that we just found. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, yoy. Right, this is very, 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 very wrong as per usual. There we go. Nope. Twerp, and that's the exact opposite. Good job, Bill, and good job, game. See, because you think that's going to be a confirm button, not a reset button, but whatever. It's not like I critique UIs for a living. What am I doing?
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Oh no. Afterlight. A rippling silhouette appears where the light rays coming from the sorcerer's device converge. Ah, the little puppet of dogmas. The one who was so kind as to bring me and my brother into this planet. You've returned to me. And just at the right time, too. Fury sparks in Argenta's eyes. Who are you? I do not know you, sorcerer. No, you don't. But you should. Ah, I am called Brother Afterlight. Divine blessings flow through my veins, and my ears hear whispers of the truth that you will never comprehend, puppet. All you need to know is that all of the disciples of the final dawn in this corner of the Coronis expanse, I am the strongest. Strongest of the disciples who survived, you mean? After all, we exterminated the rest of you on every world but found you on. You lot again. What are you hiding, heretic? Can't speak to us face to face. Right. The strongest of the disciples who survived, you mean? After all, we exterminated you on every world we found you on. Yep. The ghostly figure lets out a laugh. I hear such hubris in your words. What I should hear instead is despair. Or haven't you realized it yet, stranger? You are fighting a war against an ocean without end. No matter how many of my brothers and sisters you cut down, those who join our ranks will always be greater in number. Oh, that's enough of that. The little puppet brought some friends with her. Good. I have just finished with the remains of the last group of fools who risked coming to this planet with you. You remember their death cries, don't you? Or do the lives of mere pawns mean nothing to you? The Emperor accepted the souls of his faithful. They died cursing your name, the name of the puppet who brought them to the slaughter and then alone escaped with her life. Enough! Be silent! Yep. There we go. Argenta lowers her weapon. The breath escapes her lips. That heretic was deliberately trying to awaken my anger. He is wrong to think that he can manipulate the chosen of Holy Terror. You supported Sister Argenta's intention to tame her impetuous rage. Yes. Too easily do you forget the blood that is spilt because of you, and too often in his name you name yourself the chosen of the Emperor of his saints. You're right, he will not lead us astray. Why restrain your anger when dealing with a creature as corrupt as he? Unleash your fury. Too easily do you forget the blood that's spilt because of you, and often do you name yourself the chosen of the Emperor and his saints. You're right, he will not lead us astray. I kinda wanna probe this. But I thought... Argenta waves a hand in frustration as if cutting through the air. Your rebukes weigh heavily, rogue trader. But we should return to our mission. Our enemy awakens, and so does a relic in need of protection. Come. Yeah, I think... Oh, that may have been a mistake. Or what?
The Inquisition taught me many things.
This altar to the gods of the warp is made up of several parts. They must have assembled it here after transporting the components from elsewhere. Okay, let me blow it up.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Warp grenades requires heretical zealot. Deals warp damage. Chaos body glove. I think that's gonna be That's gonna be a no. That's gonna be a hard no from me, I'm afraid. Let's not weaponize the warp like that, shall we? That seems like a really bad idea. What have you found? I can't tell what you found. No, I can't tell what you found. Okay, cool, whatever. Right, what do we got here? There are human remains under the ice. Oh no. Oh, that's all the way down there, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. What did you see? Is it that? Why can we not? Oh, because it's there. Let's get on Hoppy-Doo. Cool. This all looks like an accident waiting to happen. That looks curiously like an arena. Oh no! And there's fucking afterlight. Cool. Well, I suppose we may as well engage in here anyway. What we'll do is we'll do 196X because I may have upset Argenta.
I always have a backup plan.
And so we meet face to face. Afterlight does not look alarmed or tense, merely somewhat puzzled. Welcome to my temple. Your every word defiles the air of this place, heretic. The threshold of the sacred ship is not your temple, and it never will be. You have no idea how mistaken you are. Afterlight nods at the unmoving ship and the sinister-looking devices nearby. For a long time now, I have been preparing to bend this relic of your cult of puppets to my master's will. You Imperium lackeys are blind, stubborn, and carry the stench of dead flesh wherever you go. But you make for good sacrifices, and the baubles you worship make for superb materials for artifacts. I am the maker of miracles, the arch-artificer of the final dawn. My hands mould creations capable of transforming reality. Bone flutes that summon my master's angels from the immaterium, lenses that burn away imperfections of people and worlds. Such things require resources. I found good use for the rabble that came with you to the planet back then. I'll find a use for your new friends too. And you, this ship, whatever relic it holds. No more words, except your death. If you hadn't threatened me, things could have gone differently, but you did, with that you die. No more words, except your death, heretic. Feel the wrath of true divinity. Puppets of corpses. Puppets of the corpse, there we go.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh, bugger. That's an initiative order. That is certainly an initiative order. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Me. Tough cultist. Yeah, right. Argenta. We are going to spray fire down this corridor first thing we do. Then who would be next? Ulfar! Shit, Ulfar's gonna go like here then, okay. Then Abelard, what do we do with you? What have you got out at the moment? You... Yeah, you got your field out, cool. Cool. Then Pascal, you want to be as far fucking away from this as possible, really. What I'll do is put myself there, put Pascal there. And then we'll put Hynix there, I think. Sure, start the battle. Right. Let's get the rear up in here.
I'll make it happen.
Go. Then we'll do front line. There. Then we'll do kill zone.
Who if not me?
We'll do... I'm gonna bother with backline. I might just backline myself, really. I could backline Abelard. Yeah, we'll backline Abelard, because he's probably the most
I'll
dangerous.
make it happen.
Then we'll do... Strong concentration over there.
This is good as done.
Then we'll do... Trench line here.
I'll see to it personally.
Then we're going to do... Voice of command, on Argenta. Take aim, on
I'll
Argenta.
make it happen.
Bring it down,
I'll see to it
on Argenta.
personally.
We can hit anyone with any of these. That's not really going to work, is it? Shit. Okay, that will have to do, I think, then. Shit, you have an ability that's 0. No, you don't. And do this. Just open fire. Dack, 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 dack.
Eradicated.
Okay, well, that sort of worked. Then... chuck a fire grenade at these two, that probably won't help all that much. And we're about... well, probably a decent chance we'll set them on fire anyway, somehow or another. Alright, well, I guess you're done then. Right. Then what we'll do... is we'll do... transcend the potential on Argenta.
This is good as done.
Then we're going to do... swap to the other weapon because it's got higher single shot damage. We're going to do firearm mastery.
I am his will made
And then we're going to
manifest.
start plastering people.
You, my emperor.
Nice.
As the emperor commands, none can escape the emperor's judgment. Each strike
It's
is a
free extra
prayer.
attack because she killed something. Oh yeah.
Doubt is for the weak.
Dack.
Eradicated.
Nice. Pen's head. Yeah, we should probably do something about that, shouldn't we? Enhanced
I'll do
Holy
it.
Lens. Enhanced Unholy Lens, yes.
As the emperor commands, I act.
Let's get rid of these before they're a problem.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice. We've still got more attacks, okay.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
And now I think you're done. Yep, you're done. Cool. Alright. Let's do that. Right. I need to quickly take one of my meds, so I'll go off con for a sec. Okay, right. Where are we? What are we doing? Oh, I can fully reactivate someone. Well, I can fully activate someone and give them a whole turn. I might just fucking reactivate Argenta and go crazy. Yeah, because she's buffed to fuck, so just... Argenta,
Accept your lot.
go. Right, what we shall do then is... Yeah, we're going to open fire on you, I think. Oh, I should have moved the front line. Oh well, never mind. Dack, 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 dead. Nice. It's a bit Again, hoping for a bit more burst in the burst, but sure. Just get rid of them.
Each strike is a prayer.
Cool. Swap back to that. Do a burst. Dack. Nice. Nice. Double kill. Happy with that. Right. Then, let's keep getting versatility. Have I got fucking stupid thing up? Yeah. A confident approach, yes I do. Good. Right, so we'll wildfire.
As the
Emperor
Emperor commands, I act.
Then we'll conduct another single shot attack on you.
I'll do it. This
Dack.
is why I was chosen.
No, just on fire and horribly mangled. Yeah, you'll probably burn to death in the coming. Yeah, well, when you activate it. You can move. Do I want you to move? Not really. I could have you run and gun though. Could have you move to like there. That give us an angle here, perhaps. No, I think I might need you over here. Yeah, I think I need you over here. Then trigger run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's push forwards. Oh shit, you can only do one attack. Bollocks! That was a mistake. Just get that light over pen there.
For you, my Emperor!
Okay, over pen, did some extra damage. Let's get you into cover. Yep. Cool. Jobs are good and then. So that was your additional turn. Now it's still my turn. You could move the front line to catch one of these guys. Is it worth it? Sure.
On it.
Kill zone that. Then what we will do is we will just take aim on a dude and shoot him. Dack. Splat. Nice. Okay. Next. Argenta's actual turn. Because that was all my first turn. How you know when you've built a really good character.
Rejoice in battle!
Let's rock up to there. Dack.
Eradicated.
Dead. Nice. Right, now we do this.
In thy light I
Gets her an
stand,
extra free
and thy
attack every
light I
turn.
crave.
Do this
I'll
because
do
reasons. Dack. Massacred. Argenta gestures for you to stop. She looks at the shining entrance to the ship and begins to speak quietly and solemnly. When I first learned of this planet's existence, of the great relic that lies before us, I decided that I was chosen for a great destiny. That was the saint whose name I bear had summoned me, led me through the void and the nightmares of the Maw. Also I could enter the sacred halls of this ship and accept her boon. But never mind that, bitterness creeps over Argenta's voice. I thought myself special, chosen, worthier than all my sisters, even back when I was a novice. Pride. I was blinded by pride. In reality, every step of my way here was fraught with errors. This cannot go on. I must cleanse myself. I must enter the sacred ship to beg forgiveness, and I will emerge renewed. I know it. I believe. Ulfar's voice is serious and calm, lacking its usual bravado. I am an upstanding warrior of the All-Father, but my heart can hardly be called untainted. However, it is a wolf's duty to guard the All-Father's pack without fear. I am ready to climb aboard this holy vessel with you and guard against any threat that may lurk within. I care not about consequences. Argenta smiles softly. Thank you, brave Ulfar. One could not ask for a more dependable and vigilant protector, but I won't need to lean on your mighty shoulder today. You speak as though you intend to go in alone. I do. This is my personal trial, rogue trader. Besides, so it is written in the life of Saint Argenta that pilgrims may enter the ship one by one, for their deeds must first be measured. Every pilgrim will thence be permitted to behold the relic or denied that right according to their past actions and strength of their faith. What if I too wish to enter the ship? You may, but you must wait for my return. Please understand that this ship is more than just a curious ancient site waiting to be explored. The ship itself is a relic imbued with great power. You saw it yourself. Even a sinister sorcerer, the arch-enemy's servant, in all that time, could not find a way inside. Only pilgrims may enter. Only those whose soul is without flaw. You're right, that means. When it comes to a really good character, the Death Cult Assassin, whichever her name is, silly dangerous, run across the battlefield, cutty, slicey, dicey, an area, cutty more, and do it all over in reverse. Yeah, I think that's one of the DLC characters. Go, Argenta, may you find what you seek. Argenta nods. Her eyes are locked on the entrance. Only the worthy, those whom the saint accepts, may enter these gates. The undeserving will be rejected. I am ready to accept her verdict. Without another word, she starts walking toward the ship, toward the blinding light pouring through the gate. Light, I come to you. You're rejecting me? No, no! Oh dear. Argenta? Lord Captain, please return to the ship. I urge you to hurry. The storm is coming, the one I warned you about. You can't survive it on the planet's surface. Shit. She's not with me anymore. I think I fucked up. Oh, I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. What did I fuck up? How did I fuck it up?
Just as I planned.
The captain's skin is ruined by necrosis. These wretched souls were probably tortured with cold. Ugh. Not good. Random crap. Random crap. The entrance was completely demolished by the explosion. There's no way inside. Okay, sure. Yeah, we need to find Argenta. This is not great.
Centuries of service and practice.
Okay, does it actually do anything for us? Is there anything up here? No. Okay. Hang on. Yep, she is along with the WH40k Dread, yes. You can has B-Lerm ammo? Yes. WH40 Dread? Judge Dreddy K. Right. Where the hell is Argenta? What the fuck was that? Yeah, did everyone... What is happening now? Oh, okay. That's... How do we get out of here? Okay. No, okay, we're taking damage from the storm. That's what's happening. Yep, I know.
Kin and duty go hand in hand.
I know. We're running. We're leaving. Argenta had better be at the shuttle or we're gonna have a problem.
I've faced worse than this.
Uh-oh. So have we lost Argenta? Did I fuck up? I may have fucked up. What did I do wrong? 2 days later. Rogue Trader, the familiar voice greets you, and yet so much about it is unfamiliar. Argenta shows no sign of her former stubborn audacity. Her eyes have sunken, her face looks haggard, yet filled with a certain desperate zeal you do not remember seeing in her before in her. Forgive me, Rogue Trader. My emotions got the better of me, and I ran. I was an unworthy urge, one that will never see the light of day again. Everything will be different now. Everything will be different? What are you talking about? I'm talking about myself. About what I am. You saw everything. You saw the sacred ship reject me. A ship that only the worthiest may enter did not deem me one who deserves that right. You hear no bitterness in Argenta's voice. And for that, I thank the Emperor and the Saint who gave me my name. I offer this gratitude with all my heart. What happened cured me of my curse of pride and showed me the depth of my weakness, errors and flaws. But the path to redemption is known to me. It always has been. My mentors are not here to conduct the appropriate rites, but it matters not. In my heart, I am now Sister Repentia, one whose sole remaining purpose is to die with honor and atone for her transgressions. Oh shit. It's good to have you back. We have many battles ahead. Wait, if there's B ammo, that would suggest there's also Hornet LRM ammo. No, unfortunately not, and B ammo is only for the meme. Indeed, and I am ready to follow you again, more than ever. Shit. I need to look something up, because I think I might have fucked up with Argenta pretty badly. What do we got? How do we get her accepted by the ship? Allow the boy to speak his mind. No, okay. Damn it. Shit. Let's see. Fire, Fury. Path towards a zealot. Path towards order. Ah, shit. Oh no. Ah, fuck. Really? That's the time you choose? With how you interact with the kids after the attack? How you tell them to get past... Really? That one choice determines whether she gets in or not. That can't be right. Give me a moment. No, I can't... Fucking hell, these wikis are shit. No. Bollocks. Okay, well, I guess she's Repentia now. Fuck. Did I not... Oh no, I didn't do the thing. Oh dear. I didn't do the thing. I'm so dumb. Well, that was a waste. Today's going real well, everyone. Yeah, apparently really the only choice that you can make is when, or the way that you... The path you take her on is based on how you interact with the children after they've lost their parents in the fight. Imposing armillary sphere designed to show how positions as celestial bodies in the current system. Okay, where's the weird relic thing that we dug out? Is it still broken? No, it's still broken. Okay, well, she's Repentia, and she's not... She doesn't have a good ending now. Oh dear. Shit. I don't... Yeah, because... Hang on. Try to swim to the ship, but can't. No. Deeply unsatisfying. Oh dear. Seems like, yeah, okay. It seems like a lot of people have issues with that. Stream or not, you'd search that. Use an editor flip setting for that choice. Yeah, shit. Well, that sucks a lot. Great. That sucks a lot. Cool. Lovely. Yeah, that's not good. And that the only quick information that I can find is based on how you speak to the children after they've lost all their parents in the fight on board ship. Where the fuck am I going? System Speculator, which is here. Think you have tea and toast in your future. Nice. I will have to have something after I've eaten. What? I will have to have something after I've streamed. There we go. That's what I meant. Twerp. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. How do we get there? Let's go here. So AFK for toasting tea. You're toasting tea? That's not how that's supposed to work. Oh dear. Right, visit. System Speculator. Right, is there anything else that we want here? Augur Anomaly, Ocean World, Roswell Flotilla. That's the point, I should see if I can fucking purchase anything. Sure, his Lapsang is exactly that. What? Okay. Oh, yes. Hit an Overmech in the head with a single beam missile. It punctured the guy's lung and he bled out following turn. Free trash can. Ha! That's pretty brutal. The bees! Where are the bees? Right. I need to trade shit. Do you have anything available? No. Do you have anything available? No. Shit. Do you have anything that would want is probably a better question. Control shot. Neurostimulant. 20 intelligence and willpower for 2 rounds. Minus 20 willpower to the end of combat. Solar Staff, Pyromancy. Skitarii Ranger armor. Is that medium armor? Minus 2 AP reload cost. Interesting. Commander's Visor. Ally under the effect of Break Their Ranks ability gains bonus to deflection for each enemy adjacent. Oh, I don't have that. Resonance Grenades. Ancient Plasma Rifle. Don't know if that's better than our current Unholy Power Armor. When the wearer suffers damage more than or equal to 29, so you could just say more than 28. The armor unleashes a blast of energy dealing 20 to 25 power damage with armor penetration of 10% to any target in melee range. Ugh. Okay. That's really random and possibly asking for trouble. You can get it in the nearest home improvement store. Trash can, that is. It's better than an Obi. Think about using some metal wire you had lying around and make your own trash can. Ha! Last pattern Astartes Flamer, Battlestim Medkits, Vivisector's Visor. Single attacks on an opening deal from 20% of the target's maximum wounds damage. Deadeye Shot deals 30% of the target's maximum wounds damage. Whereas first attack during the first round of combat costs 0 AP. Attack an enemy and triggers an exploit on it. Oh, okay. Calculated as if they had an additional exploit. Omniscience Providence. Heartbeat Scanner. Weapons Deadeye Shots ignore cover and have 30% dodge reduction. Okay. So yeah, there's some fancy stuff here. just need to yeah, it's quite a distance through. What do you want? Hide untradeable. Right, you want holy gifts and heretic trophies. How much fucking spec do we need? A lot. Quite a few ship components. See what that's for us. That got us still there. Okay. Do we want more than that? I do kind of want that for Pascal. Let's check if it's actually better than Pascal's. Right. Yeah, so viable battle. Then let's have a look over here, see what we've got for us. Anything that we want. Implacable Tempest. Laser las gun of some kind. Chaos light armor, don't care. Deadly dancer boots. Whenever the wearer's movement points reaches 0, the wearer deals 6 impact damage to all adjacent enemies. That's interesting. Crucible of Torment, Dark Elder weapon, Staff of Shock and Awe, Shadow Guy, lowest priority targets as long as they have no enemies or allies adjacent. Splinter Rifle, Dark Elder shit. Iconoclast Zealot. Immune to crits as long as no party member has been prone throughout the entire combat. That's cool. Armor-piercing ammo. Wielders single shots and deadeye shots reduce target's deflection by damage dealt. Okay. Huh. Alright, don't know if I said, but you can avoid breaking in. Nail in half, do it fucking hurts. Yeah, I'm aware. This stuff is a bit crap, really. What can we get from you? Brutus Patch Shotgun. Whereas attack damages 2 enemies in a 2-cell radius. They gain a kick ability costing 0 to use at the end of the turn. Awakened Nightmare, not good. Earthbreaker, not good. Grimoire of the Void. Increases chance of triggering psychic phenomena by 15%. We don't want that. Poet's Grace, plus 25 coolness and persuasion. Increasing Vox Relay. Ally under the wearer's Bring It Down ability successfully hits an enemy with attack or targets them with an ability. There against plus 1 fellowship and willpower until the end of combat for each different enemy hit or targeted. That's kind of crap. That's kind of crap. Unleash. Do you have any extra bonuses? This dodge reduction is increased by 40%. Yeah, okay. Pain blocker, minus 10 damage for any source until the end of combat. Combat ends, they suffer a random trauma. Ugh. Bone Shatterer. All types of physical damage dealt to targets hit by this shotgun pistol are increased by 33% for 2 rounds. Huh. Interesting. Demolition instructions. We're against plus 25 demolition and air attacks with weapons dealing for 8 damage. That'd be really good for Argenta. Modified crack grenade. That would always be nice to get that. Dark Elder shit. Steel Guidance. Plus 25 coercion. Where targets an ally with an ability, the ally gains 10% melee damage until the end of the round. Yeah. Astronomicon Regalia. Target navigator powers, they gain an additional AP. Infusing, gain plus 10 bonus to all their characteristics until the end of the navigator's next turn. Bonus stacks and is prolonged. Fucking hell. Okay, that's pretty powerful. That's medkit, children's boots. Where he gets the medkit and onslaught abilities, which reproduce the effect of a medkit and onslaught consumables costing 0 AP. Each of these abilities can be used once per combat. Nice. Anti-vehicle revolver. What the fuck? On a successful hit, the shot explodes after dealing 20 impact damage to everyone in the area around the target. What? Okay. I have many questions about this. Anti-vehicle revolver. What the fuck? Blammo. Yeah. Huh. I don't know who I'd give that to, though. Found Hellboy's pistol, yeah. Onslaught amulet. After the wearer uses pressing advantage, which I don't think we've got. Oh, yeah, that's only. Only Cassia has that, so probably wouldn't want that. Ignore deflection, ignore cover, ignore dodge. Undisputed advantage, press the advantage, we're going to use 1/4 instead of half. Immobilizing grenade. Toughness test will become immobilized or slowed instead. Self-calibrating helmet. Successful single attacks inflict stun on the wearer for a round with a willpower resistance test of 5. If the wearer attacks a stunned enemy, the nearest enemy becomes stunned as well. Double barrel shotgun. 70 to 100 damage shotgun. This shotgun never misses. What? Okay, rate of fire 2, max ammo 2. 1 AP to shotgun. Maximum of 7. 70 to 100 damage. That's insane. Anti-Chaos Marine shooty. Well, it's got 0 penetration, so it'll probably do nothing to Space Marine. Area attack damage, at least for the first time in a round, gain 2 AP, and this attack does not count towards their attack limit. The area becomes immobilized until the start of the next turn. No. Slicing symbol. Slash, dash, or kick, they gain +3 movement points and +7 momentum. Cultist armor plate, don't care. Immaterium's Channeler, Force Sword. So risk of 9 or higher, increased by a percentage equal to Veil degradation. Ugh. Well-maintained Weber. Blades Clone Field. Whenever they fails to parry attack, they can reroll the parry test once. If they dual-wield melee weapons, they can reroll the parry test twice. Okay. Warp Grenade, no. Gunnery Shield, no. Panoply of the Assassin, probably no. Dodge increased by 10%, reset any attack made on the wearer, no. Rather than half the damage and 180 degree spread, yeah, smear Nurgle zombies all over, yeah. Star Mist Scarf. Not wearing any armor at the start of combat, they gain 44% dodge. Side rating is increased by 2. Why would you not wear armor? Thunderbearer! Power armor proficiency. Wearer suffers 50% less warp damage. Once the wearer takes damage for the first time in a round, this armor unleashes a lightning strike, dealing 3 damage to all creatures in a 2-cell radius. Why does everything explode now? Why is everything getting bigger by exploding? Compensator gloves. No comment. Wearer ignores weapon recoil, performing ranged burst attacks. Rate of fire of the weapon is increased by 30%, rate of fire rounded down to the nearest. Okay. That would be good for Argenta. Improved heavy bolter, maybe. Bedlam. Well, we're not going to be using that. Alright, so there's some stuff that they've got. Imperial Navy, what have you got for me? Architect Mac battery. Short range, don't care. Melter Bomb mortar. Medium range dorsal Mac cannons with 5-4 shots, 21 damage per shot. Whenever it hits an enemy ship, 75% chance to start internal fires. Didn't like my lance though. That's 15 speed along with low acceleration braking. Okay. Adamantine plating, negating 9 points of damage. Everywhere. Archaeotech plasma battery. Long range, max damage, doing 39 damage. See, that's what we want. That's what we fucking want. So that's same range, dealing another 6 points of damage per shot, and there's 2 of them, so it's fucking paired. What do you want? Void Heretic and Void Eldar. Okay, cool. Let's do that. That did not help. Okay. Got us 1. Okay, so we've got to get 7,500. That is not what we have available. Fuck. But we'll trade it anyway. Mousebomb Mortar. I really like the lance. It's tempting. Its internal fires can be nasty. There's basically got 4 chances to hit, thus 4 chances to cause internal fires per turn. And it has the potential to do double the amount of damage as the lance, so I suppose we'll go for it. Cool. Okay, then what do we want? Do we actually want to get any of this shit? Take quite a lot for us to get up to there, I think. I got quite a lot that they want though. Yeah, we got quite a bit that they want. Let's see what some Xeno artifacts go for. Let's do that. This will take us up quite far, but not to what we want. Okay. That's probably a bit more like it. Gets us crack grenades. Demolition instructions is interesting. That'll be good for Argenta. Indeed. Hey, Spotty Blanket, how's it going? Do we want to try and go further with this? Anti-vehicle revolver is crazy. Double barrel shotgun is crazy. By all available. Yeah. Then do we want anything from there? Have we got anything that we can trade here? Utterly shagged out, crazy day, oh dear. Fucking hell, they don't want. Let's see what that's for us. Doesn't get us the homicide axe. What do we need? 300. Really? Okay. Kinda want that. 8 AM school trip, then study support with a huge hard class, and parents' evening. Work from 7:40 to fuck on the dot. Okay. Annihilating Astartes bolter. Ooh, that's pretty tasty. Ghost helm. Willpower for dodge instead of agility. Okay. Gain +1 psi rating. The pyre. Just popping in to say hi and good night. Alright. Good night, Spotty. Sleep well. Thank you for dropping in. Take it easy. Yeah, okay. We'll just buy that up and we'll get the axe to the armor to...
Nice.
We'll have a look. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. I'm just kind of losing my marbles. Okay, a lot of shit. Reinforce for me, armor piercing. Is it worth maxing you out? May as well. For now. Not quite maxed out. Okay, how much do we need? 2,500. That's 2,000. And that's 2,600. Buy all available. Cool. We're gonna have to go through so much shit. I don't know what I'm fucking spending this shit for, but fuck it. Just buy random crap. Get the anti-vehicle revolver. Probably do nothing with it because it's fucking dumb. Where was the... Who had the... Oh, they're all the way down there. Fuck. And we are not going to get them by doing this, that's for sure. No. No, not by a long shot. Stun if they fail the willpower test. Yeah, whatever. Most of that's gonna go away, really. Right, inventory. Actually, we need to go to the ship as well, because we've got to re-equip. Here we go. Right. Then we weren't able to get the long-range shit that we wanted, were we? We didn't get a better engine. No. Okay. Right, so, I think we got something that might be good for you, possibly. Skitari Ranger armor. Cover efficiency. 17% armor. Cover efficiency increased by 15%, doubles if they haven't moved. Nice 2 AP to reload costs. Oh shit, well that's not really that helpful, is it then? It's not really that helpful for you, is it? No. Fuck. Okay. Right, that's less armor. Take more damage. And it's only if it damage is more than 55. No penetration of 10. Yeah, that's just fucking... I think that's a no. think that's going to be a solid no. I think that's also going to be a solid no. Even though, yeah, I know. That's definitely a solid no. Modified artificer armor. What can we do for you? Oh, that's power armor. Okay. Attacks with heavy weapons cost 1 less. You need power armor proficiency for this, but let's have a look at it. Once per round, the wearer gains plus 2 AP and plus 2 MP on their current turn if they kill an enemy. Bloody hell, okay. Heavy armor proficiency. You don't have heavy armor proficiency, okay. Thought you did. Guess not. Okay, well that's annoying. Right, weapons. Is this better than what you've got? Yes. Cool. Relic. I think you got an older weapon. Yeah, that is worse. And that's... hang on, what? Oh, that's a glass weapon. And that can go away. And that can go away. Hey, Rigsrek, how's it going? You're cool as fuck. Something like that. How you doing, Rigsrek? How's things? Did you get some sleep? I got some. Enough. Let's get your shout out. Thank you. Yeah, I managed to get enough sleep, just about, with all the bullshit that was going on, because I start later on Wednesday and do a long stream instead of 2 other streams, so yeah, I got enough. I appreciate you asking. How are you doing? How's things? Heroic act of desperate measure, they recover all their wounds, gain 2 AP this turn. That's really helpful. What are the other boosts that we got? Another wearer's MP reaches 0, the wearer deals 8 impact damage to all adjacent enemies. That would be useful for someone. Excuse me. Counter attacks, staggered. Go to doing a little work, fair enough. This attack is calculated as if... This first attack during the first round of combat costs 0 AP. Plus 1 AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer is not moved. Stacks up to 5 times. Out of range of sight. Deadeye shot, critical hit, triggers exposed weakness against the target until the end of combat. Yeah, okay. Plus 5 lethality until the end of combat. Still not really sure how we get lethality to work. We'll do that, so we're making use of the openings. Argenta. Argenta, who's having a bit of a bad day. That's minus 15 recoil, damn it. That's a lot of recoil reduction. 15 Medicaid. Using reload for any weapon costs 1 AP less. Fuck. Shit. What do we want her? Oh, area attacks with weapons are grenades, not... Oh, fuck. I always forget that. Area attacks and burst attacks are not the same. 16 damage, is that worth it then? It's 15 Medicaid. Go for it. Single shots and deadeye shots reduce target's deflection by the damage dealt. should probably give that to you if we can. You actually get the use out of +1 AP, sort of. That'll shot critical hits, trigger exposed weakness, and affected enemy until the end of combat. Let's do that. There you go. Controlled shot, no. Commander's visor, regular ranks, not really a thing, I don't think. Retributes, rare attack, damages it. Whereas area attack damages at least 2 enemies within a 2-cell radius from the wearer gains kick ability costing nothing to use until the end of the turn. Yeah, okay. No, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. Fuck. Yeah. 15% chance to increase fucking warp phenomena bullshit. We don't want that. That can fuck off. Bring it down, successfully hits an enemy with attack. Gain +1 fellowship and willpower. No. 4% parry and reroll dodge tests. And then we're just back to stuff that we already had. Yeah, okay. Did we get a better plasma gun? Or did we not get that? I don't know if we got that. Doesn't look like we got that. Yeah, we did actually. It was an additional 12 damage. Okay. 35% armor pen. Compared to 2 or more plasma cell overheating stacks, the weapon deals an additional 30% damage as fire damage. Okay. I don't know which of those is better. Probably the one that you've already got. Well, that's doing an additional 12 damage, so that's doing 45 to 52. So... Oh, the other one's got dodge reduction of 3. He's not hitting very often, and this one's got far less armor pen. No, because we use him for armor penetration. I think we'll. Yeah, because we primarily use him for armor penetration, we'll keep that there then. Alright. So that was a bit of a waste of time. Because most of what we got was junk. Most of it. Yeah. Or extremely specific, so... Combi tool. Uses a non-attacking consumable, medkit stimulant, counts as a different type of attack for purposes of versatility. 50% chance consumable item will not be spent when used. Yeah. That'd be nice to give to Argenta, but we don't have enough fucking slots to give her everything that we want. Bugger, bollocks. Okay. Alright, what we'll do is we are going to save. And then we're going to have a quick look at the journal. Yeah, visit the Hermetico. System Specular. No, I'm actually going to call it a day there, I think. Yeah. because I'm quite tired, and we've been going for 8 hours, and I fucked everything up because I was supposed to do something, and I didn't because I'm dumb, but there we go. Right, so, I think we've done fairly well today. We didn't get back to Inquisitor Dickhead and find out why he's so interested in recovering a fucking chaos-powered Death Star. But we did, yeah, we fucked up Argenta's companion quest, and now she's super depressed, and, well, now she's going to act as a Sister Repentia, and try to find a glorious death in battle rather than anything positive, which is a shame. I'm, yeah, pretty disappointed by that, and it seems like the only way I'd be able to fix that would be to go back several real-world months and change one choice, which is dumb. But there we go. And yeah, we've slept with Cassia, which is good. Yeah, that is really annoying that we'd have to go back so fucking far. But yeah, we slept with Cassia at last. And yeah, we fought a bunch of chaos because they were there. So yeah, we've done okay today. We've made a bit of progress. So yeah, what's happening? Tomorrow at 1000 hours GMT, I should be playing some more modded MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And then at 1800 hours tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm streaming. I might stream some more Phantom Brigade. So hopefully catch you one of those. Until then, I hope everyone watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun. Please do remember that if you're watching the VODs or you're watching on YouTube, that your views only count if you come and watch me live on Twitch. So please do come on over and say hi. It's always nice to meet new people. And I don't bite often, unless you ask. Some people ask. Feel free to ask. So yeah, get on over here. So I think all that's left to say is... You've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark, and that's just kind of boring and lonely. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here and get screaming. I have a PayPal, Throne, Steam wishlist, and Ko-Fi. If you wish to support this mess, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when. So be sure to keep an eye on them. Links to all those things are in the link that I've just posted in the chat, so do be sure to check them out. And until next time, let's find someone to raid. Screams in the dark with you. Thank you, Riggs. Appreciate it. Right. What are we raiding to? Who are we raiding to? When are we raiding to? Now. Where are we raiding to? Why are we raiding to? I don't know. What are you playing? You look like you might be playing... Ah, you're playing some WH40k Road Trader. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to raid Mental Defenestration. There we go. So, we do have raid messages, which I'm going to chuck into the chat. If you're not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy that raid message. We're going to throw that in Mental Defenestration's chat. Crash the party and outside glorious arrival, you know how it goes. Oh. Moon Eyes, thank you very much for the gifted sub. So 5 gifted subs for the community. It's very kind. Appreciated. Oh, thanks, Irish. Righty, let's... Thank you kindly. Means a lot. Righty, let's get this raid going. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye-bye.